Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Maggie Gray with the Sports Minute, sponsored by Chumba Casino, your online casino for plays, spins, and a chance to score. Must be 21 and over. Terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Things are so off in Jacksonville, even Deion Sanders is calling it out. He says the Jags aren't using Travis Hunter enough, and he would know. The rookie snap counts are slowly climbing each week, but the production isn't. Deion thinks they're holding him back, so what's the plan? Ramp him up, or just keep playing it safe with a star in waiting? I'm Maggie.
Sports fans, listen up. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, and bladder leaks can be a side effect. That's why Depend is teaming up with the Prostate Cancer Foundation to encourage screening, because health is a long game and it's yours to win. Now, here's the cool part. Through November, Depend is contributing up to $300,000 to prostate cancer research by donating 25 cents for every purchase of Depend shields, guards, and Real Fit products. Void in Mississippi? Learn more at depend.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Looks, fires the slant pattern complete. Jason Swain breaks a tackle.
It's time to kick off 3 hours of fair and honest discussions that go beyond the headlines of today's sports teams. From the Budweiser studios of 99.1 The Sports Animal, here's a couple of guys with over 30 years of combined knowledge of Tennessee sports.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Jason Swain!
Here's Josh and Swain.
Wednesday afternoon. Welcome in to Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. We are very excited to be with you for the next 3 hours. We have a lot to talk about. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. We're presented by Junk Be Gone each and every day. Swain, good afternoon.
What's up, Josh? Good to see you, buddy.
Well, it's good to be seen. Good to see you.
Why hasn't a road fan or an away fan sneak in their own cowbells and give Mississippi State's offense a little taste of their own medicine? Why hasn't that been done?
Well, it would have to be a coordinated effort, because I'm not sure that 1 or 2 cowbells are really going to make the difference.
Listen, this is the same fan base that talked about checkering Vandy Stadium.
Right. I mean, if there is a fan base that could pull this off, I would think that it's the Tennessee fan base. I want to go on record now.
Probably too late for that now. It's Wednesday.
I'm not sure there's anything that I would say Tennessee's fan base can't do. In fact, saying Tennessee's fan base can't do something would increase the odds that the fan base will be able to do that. So I want to be on record there. It is probably late this week, but if there's a fan base that could pull it off anytime or even in 72 hours, I would think it's Tennessee's fans.
What's more disrespectful? The fan base showing up like they did on the road at LSU with the numbers and how loud Tennessee fans were, or to have a little bit less than that, because, the stadium's not as big as LSU.
Right.
But the fans that do come bring their own set of cowbells, and those cowbells are very loud. It makes a big difference. What's more disrespectful?
I think that one.
Cowbells?
The Cowbells would be more disrespectful. The LSU thing, that's good travel. You're boosting their economy, and you're in takeover mode. Although, you remember Ron Slay standing at the fence, mocking Mike the Tiger, yelling for him to come out, knowing good well there was a fence there where he could use that. But that was being disrespectful. But I still think the Cowbells thing that'd be a greater leap.
Well, Slay wouldn't be more disrespectful than LSU for holding a Tiger. I mean, have you ever seen a Tiger? He's depressed. He just lays there.
Mm-hmm.
He want to hang out with his friends.
Right.
And he can't because he's trapped.
Mm-hmm.
So no one's more disrespectful than LSU. But let me stop before Peter try to get me to.
Don't want to get flagged here. We're on YouTube today.
Join the cause. But
Sports Animal YouTube channel. We're live for the next 3 hours.
Like, I'm not trying to trash talk here. I'm just saying, like, they're the only team in the SEC that is allowed or uses a prop to increase noise rather than the natural way. And hey, it works for them. I'm sure if other schools wanted to do it, they could do it. So I won't say that they're the only school that's allowed, but they are the only school that does it. And it is.
I got asked about it yesterday. Why is this allowed? And my response was they essentially got grandfathered in, but they got an exemption. So I understand the complaints. You did mention their stadium's not quite as large as some others. Their population's not as large.
Correct.
So it makes sense that their stadium is smaller. So they're trying to make up the difference in some way. They also often, this Saturday included, have a talent disadvantage against their opposition. Doesn't mean they're going to lose the game. Tennessee needs to be ready on Saturday. I think everybody agrees. But, yeah, there are a lot of complaints often for any team that has to go to Starkville. A lot of complaints about the Cowbells.
It won't be a problem if you go out there and beat them. I mean, I haven't seen a bunch of Mississippi State games on ESPN where they're talking about how loud it was on SportsCenter. The reason why is because outside the Arizona State win at home a couple weeks ago, they haven't had a lot of success at home. And so it hasn't been that loud. That's not saying that it won't be on Saturday, and it doesn't mean that they won't have some success on Saturday. So I'm not, trash talking or anything like that. But, you just start thinking about, hey, man, what if Tennessee fans did this?
Are you going to have a cowbell with you when you walk into the stadium on Saturday?
No, man.
Swain will be there with the Ball Network.
No, I'm not going to have a cowbell.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to them. We're just going to show up in that orange, and we'll just make that presence in another stadium in the SEC. That's just what we do.
Go out there and ring some bells, Robert Ayers style.
Correct. Like, we're not going to the store and buying no damn cowbells. What are we going to do with them after the game?
Well, you'll see them more often now with the new 9-game schedule.
That doesn't look like it. Like playing a Texas team twice next season, A&M and Texas.
You excited about Texas coming?
I guess.
You'll get excited when they actually are coming. It's not this year, it's next. One game at a time, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why I would be excited about Texas coming more than
Tennessee will
LSU.
be back in Starkville in 2029, so you only have to make sure you keep up with where that cowbell is for 4 more years. You can use it again then.
No, I'm trying to purge, man. That'll get caught in spring cleaning for sure. But yeah, I mean, LSU coming to town, cool. Texas coming to town, cool. We plan on giving them the same treatment as any other team that comes up in here. So, supposed to roll out the red carpet for Texas. They're gonna get the opposite of that. You know that, Josh. But yeah, it'll be cool to see
Well,
Texas enter Neyland Stadium for the first time.
I hope those horns won't be down
What you
when
mean?
Texas comes to town.
They're going to be down for sure all week.
Well, that's very unsportsmanlike.
Well, I guess it's just going to be unsportsmanlike. They're going to be down.
If that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be.
If you have a hand sign and you want to throw it up when you're successful, then be prepared for the opponent to throw them down when you're not successful. That's just the rules. I don't make the rules. That's just the rules. Like I saw.
You don't make them, you follow them.
I saw some Mississippi State fans throwing down the forks down. I think Arizona State.
Yeah.
I saw them doing that. Watching that game. It's just kind of part of it. I'm pretty sure Kentucky fans or Vandy fans will try to throw down Vol. You know, the Vol hand sign is
the
new.
Vol hand sign?
It's new. It's new.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can see them doing that because they spend a lot of time thinking about Tennessee, and they know stuff about us that maybe other programs don't know because they're not paying attention. But Kentucky and Vanderbilt, I know they study Tennessee. They study us because they hate us. And so they would probably be familiar with the hand sign. So, yeah, they'll probably throw it down.
Baton Rouge, Gainesville, they typically like to just let you know you're number one. Is that more of the
Pretty much.
the symbol?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But, yeah, man, hey, I like the draw. You know, you mentioned the 9-game schedule, and those teams were released yesterday. I like the draw. I mean, when you are one of the best teams in the SEC, does it really matter?
Right. It's a tough schedule. It's going to be tough for everybody. It's going to be more balanced. I thought that would be the case. I think that shows to be. Tennessee does get the favorable draw next year of 5 home games, which we knew because Danny White said that on Big Orange Countdown this past weekend. So 5 at home next year, and then that will flip 5 on the road in SEC play in 2027. But that can also be balanced from a power conference standpoint because Georgia Tech will be away next year for Tennessee and then come to Knoxville in 2027. So you'll get 5 and 5 in terms of home and away power conference games.
It makes it a little bit easier to book those hotels, to fill up that tank of gas, to buy those tickets when you have these amount of quality games in the future. It makes it a little bit easier.
By the way, a note from your colleague there at the Vol Network, Mike Heath, noting if you are headed to Starkville on Saturday with or without a cowbell that Jason Swain might be encouraging you to get or might not be, you can listen to the Vol Network broadcast in the stadium on FM 88.1. So if you are headed to Davis Wade Stadium this weekend and you want to hear the Vol Network call while you are in the stadium, you can tune into the Vol Network on FM 88.1 during the game in Starkville. So good note there for any Tennessee fans who might be traveling. Certainly our west end of the state listeners, Tennessee fans down there, have a closer draw and might be headed in Middle Tennessee, West Tennessee, or, hey, here in Knoxville. Heading to the game, 88.1 on your FM dial in Starkville.
Yeah, good to know. I want to hear a couple sack calls and a couple Big Orange touchdown calls from Mike. And I want to see Ramon fist pumping and trying to hold back his excitement.
Ramon's not very good at that, and I say that as a compliment.
Very passionate about the Vols, man. He's from Tennessee. He gave it all. He gave his all. Left it out there on the football field, and he's very prideful. So, it's just funny to see.
Yep, I've had a chance to watch as well. I think he likes to put the hands up as well, anticipating a touchdown maybe coming on the board.
Absolutely.
Yep. So Ramon is into it. If you've listened, you can tell. So Ramon, Swain, Mike Keith, Brent Hubbs, they will be in Starkville with the Vol Network coverage this upcoming Saturday. We'll get you ready for Tennessee, Mississippi State on Saturday. A big slate of games coming up in college football. We do have scheduling for 2026 through 2029 in the SEC. What a home slate it will be next year, by the way. We'll get to all of that and your calls and texts. You can be a part of the show by calling or texting 865-656-9900. Thank you for being with us this afternoon on Josh and Swain.
Never miss a second of sports. Download the updated Sports Animal app right now.
Caller 9 to 656 wins gets to make your best guess at the Tennessee final score this week. If yours is a guess chosen and it's correct, you can pick any Ford or Lincoln on the Ted Russell lot up to $75,000. Caller 9 right now, 656-9467. From Ted Russell Ford and 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Get a head start on holiday home prep with the help from Zero Res. Getting all those neglected stains out doesn't require chemicals and harsh soaps. No, ZR Water gets your carpet cleaner and it lasts longer. So right now, clean more and save more. The more rooms you clean, the more you save. Up to $30. So mention me, Tyler Ivins from the Sports Animal, to secure this deal or book online at ZeroResKnoxville.com and ask about Zero Res commercial cleaning too. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
Don't mind the construction. TK Wheeler Jewelers is still open for business. Hey, it's Heather Harrington. If you have some special occasion that's popping up on your calendar and you want to celebrate it in a big way, then there's only one way to do that, with a beautiful piece of jewelry from TK Wheeler Jewelers. They're located on South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. Open Monday through Friday. They have diamonds galore. Diamond hoop earrings, diamond stud earrings, diamond pendant necklaces, beautiful diamond tennis necklaces, diamond tennis bracelets. You name it, they've got the diamonds, and they are gorgeous, especially if you're thinking about popping the big question this fall. Maybe head out to the apple orchard, get down on one knee, present her with that beautiful diamond halo engagement ring. She won't be able to say no to you with that TK Wheeler diamond. So when you need a beautiful piece of jewelry this fall, there's only one place to shop. It's my jewelry store, TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
I'm Rob Lowe, and this is the Battle of the States.
The floor returns with All-American Duels on the season premiere, Fox Tonight. Then,
it is the greatest competition in the history of mankind.
It really is.
Aaron Andrews and Ken Jeong host the premiere of 99 to Beat for $1 million. Can you survive 99 other players?
And they're off.
In a series of seemingly simple games.
You know what it's like to unfreeze a pair of pants?
It all starts tonight at 8. Then later it's news at 10 on Fox 43. Convenient, informative, local.
That's Fox 43 News at 10.
Every night, we bring you news, weather, and sports from East Tennessee. And we do it with people you know and trust. Like news anchor Katie Inman.
We're live and local every night at 10 with today's top stories.
And Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell.
Our forecasts keep you informed and prepared so you can plan for what's ahead.
News you can trust at the right time. Fox 43 News at 10 every night.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath, because the heat this summer ain't just in the weather. It's on the showroom floor. I'm Kenny Rivera with Cadillac of Knoxville on Parkside Drive, and they call me the Cadillac Casanova. I'm here to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, like 0 down, low APR, and incentives hotter than the hood of an Escalade in July. Whether you're cruising in a gas-powered beauty or whispering down the highway in an all-electric Marvel, Cadillac of Knoxville has you covered. Do you have electric dreams? Try the Lyric. All silence, all style, all you. Prefer the roar of horsepower? We have CT sedans, all the XTs, and Escalades that growl like a tiger in a tuxedo. And this month only, trade in your old Flame and upgrade to something that loves you back with ventilated and massaging seats. Don't wait, darling. These hot deals won't last forever. Slide into luxury. Slide into Cadillac of Knoxville and let the Cadillac Casanova take you there.
Experience the cold refreshment of the Rockies on Rocky Top with ice-cold 102-calorie Coors Light, the official beer of chill. Every Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged. So make sure the mountain on your can of Coors Light is blue at your next Big Orange tailgate, because that means it's ready to enjoy. Coors Light, born in the Rockies, made to chill. Proud sponsor of Tennessee football. Now available on Saturdays at Neyland Stadium. Please drink responsibly.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We got a text from Joe in Savannah. Joe, appreciate you. Texted us through the app, I believe. Went to a Mississippi State versus Memphis game a few years back. The whole environment was odd. Everyone was walking around with their cowbells in holsters on both hips.
They're packing, huh?
Joe also added that he wore his Vols shirt and hat and had several state cheerleaders yelling "Go Vols" when they saw him. So very, very friendly. Now, they weren't playing Tennessee that day.
Wait. Cowbells.
Cowbells and holsters.
And holsters.
Ready for the draw.
Ready for a standoff?
Yeah.
And then Mississippi State cheerleaders said, "Go Vols."
Go Vols is what they said.
Yeah, that is weird.
So let me ask you this. Then we're going to get our score forward guess here in just a moment. Let's say Tennessee's playing. This was a non-conference game. Let's say Tennessee's playing UAB. So it's just a happy Saturday, and you see somebody walking by with a Florida shirt on. You don't give them a go, Gator?
No. Yeah, I judge them. Like,
Okay.
Why are you here? I mean, I know you want to watch a football game, but what kind of statement are you making?
Now, also, to be clear, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it's just weird. I think those folks are weird.
I don't think you reserve that judgment just for them being there at that particular football game. I think that judgment might still apply if you run into somebody wearing a Gator shirt at the grocery store, out about on town, at the park. You're still going to probably judge them. Am I wrong there? Wearing a Florida shirt, a Bama shirt?
Pretty much.
Okay. I just wanted to
but especially at a football game. It's Tennessee's football game, and like every once in a while you see like someone wearing like a Bama shirt or a Gator shirt. I just think it's weird.
Okay. Let's say hello to Chip. Chip, thank you for calling in. You heard the sound a moment ago. The chance to score a Ford from Ted Russell Ford. Do you have a score prediction for the Tennessee-Mississippi State game?
I do. I think the Vols win 34-14.
34-14. That's taking care of business on the road right there, Chip.
Yep. I think we keep it on the ground and try to limit their possessions.
I like it. Well, Chip, we have you down. We appreciate you calling, and we wish you good luck trying to score a Ford this week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chip.
Guys.
He says Tennessee wins 34-14 at Mississippi State on Saturday. So we have Chip's score recorded. Keep listening this afternoon, the rest of the week, for your chance to give score predictions. We'll draw one of those predictions at random on Friday. For the person whose score we draw, that person will automatically win a free oil change from Ted Russell Ford and a $50 gift card to Buddy's Barbecue. And if their score is absolutely correct at the end of the game, they'll win a brand new Ford valued up to $75,000 from Ted Russell Ford.
I hope the score prediction is right. Mm-hmm. But you really think Josh Heupel is looking over there at Jeff Lebby going, man, I better run the football to slow it down and keep the ball away from Mississippi State? You think Josh Heupel taking that approach?
No, probably not.
If anything, he should be taking that approach versus us. I got the better team. My offense is better. You used to work for me. What are you talking about? I ain't slowing it down because I'm afraid of your offense. I don't see Josh Heupel doing that. Not
Tennessee is the one that knocks. Mississippi State is the one that should be afraid?
Not unless it's like an Oklahoma game where, like, all right, you can't protect the quarterback and you're trying to grind it out. But I don't see that type of game happening here with Mississippi State and Tennessee. I see a track meet. And whoever turns the ball over most is probably going to lose this game. And whoever can't convert on third downs or field position can be a deal. Like when Tennessee played Mississippi State last year, I'm pretty sure they felt like they had some opportunities to win. Mm-hmm. They had some guys running open. I mean, they run a lot of the same passing concepts that Tennessee ran last year with switch routes on the outside, wide splits, running seam, up the hash, and they just have a quarterback that can hit anybody last year. I mean, they had the freshman Van Buren, and he wound up transferring to LSU, but they got a better passer now. I mean, a guy that can complete open passes. So,
yeah, Blake Shapen is a more than capable quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not expecting the quarterback play to be what it was last year. I mean, Shapen got hurt in that Florida game there in the fourth quarter, so he was out for the season and out when he played us. So they feel better about their quarterback, and they should feel better about their receivers too. So, I mean, the one play where Boo Carter had a pick inside of when Mississippi State was backed up and Tennessee was able to pick it off, Boo Carter did a great job of breaking in front of a slant, but the receiver ran a terrible route and should have never let Boo Carter cross his face. Neither one of those guys are back. Mm-hmm. That receiver transferred somewhere else and the quarterback transferred somewhere else. So they got some receivers right now. They got a couple studs who are experienced that can run, and it's gonna be a good challenge for Tennessee for sure. But I'm pretty sure Mississippi State didn't come into this game feeling good about their opportunities to throw the football until Tennessee sacks the quarterback and we're locking dudes down on the outside.
And this will be another game where going in, Tennessee fans will be concerned about Tennessee's ability to defend the pass and play well in the secondary until they see otherwise for 4 quarters.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, that first possession, each team, that's going to be it right there, man. That's going to be fun. Both teams have scored every time.
Yeah, it was just a few minutes. Tennessee, Georgia was 7-all. Was it 5 minutes in the game?
The scripted plays from offense coordinators, they haven't gone wrong. For Georgia this year, Tennessee, Mississippi State. Mississippi State scored a touchdown on every opening drive, every possession. Tennessee has scored points. We had the opening field goal against Syracuse, but every other first drive we scored a touchdown. And I mean, when I say score, it's quick. We're talking less than 3 minutes. So there's only one possession in 8 possessions, Mississippi State and Tennessee combined, where the drive was longer than 3 minutes. Only one. So that first possession, man, whoever gets the ball first, that's gonna be fun. Because you better score. You better score if you get the ball first. Because if you don't, remember, the opponent, whoever plays defense first, gets the ball first in the second half.
Yeah, you're almost asking to fall behind at the start of the game if you don't score getting the ball first.
You better score.
Knowing they're going to get a chance. Yeah, probably
you better score a touchdown.
Yep. Knowing they're going to get a chance to then start things up on their own end in the second half.
If Mississippi State doesn't score a touchdown first or get a 3-and-out first, I can see Tennessee taking the crowd out of the game early. If you're Mississippi State, that's what you want to do. I feel like you should feel like you have to do that. If you're gonna complete this upset, you got to start fast.
Wayne did ask, would you take the ball first? You get the choice. Would you take the ball first?
I mean, looking at the trend for both teams, I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Heupel takes it first. I mean, you know how important it is to Jeff Lebby to score fast and get the ball first. If you have an option of taking it first, why wouldn't you not take it first?
I think I would.
I mean, you normally want to defer to the second half and get the ball, but I would not be surprised if Josh Heupel takes the ball and it's like, let's go. I got a senior quarterback who's experienced. Yes, it's our first game on the road, but this is my guy, man. This moment is not too big for him. The noise won't be a problem. Let's go ride.
Yeah, this is a game between older quarterbacks. Both quarterbacks are 24 years old. Joey Aguilar and Blake Shapen.
Yeah, whoever blinks.
They got veteran guys out there.
Whatever old man quarterback blinks will be the quarterback that carries the L home, probably. I mean, there's a lot put on the quarterback in both offenses, and you better be able to process fast. You better throw the ball on time. And if you don't, then, hey, it can result in a turnover.
Well, We'll continue the conversation. Messages coming in the text box. We'll get to those. We'll get to your calls as well at 865-656-9900. Chip's call this segment with the chance to score Ford from Ted Russell Ford. Confident, 34-14, the score prediction on today's show. We'll continue the conversation. Be a part of it right here on Josh and Swain.
Hey, Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer is expected to miss about a month after suffering a broken bone in his right throwing hand in Saturday's win over Auburn. Mateer has led the Sooners to a 4-0 start, 2 victories over AP Top 25 teams this season, and currently the Sooners sit at number 7 in the AP Top 25 poll. In 4 games this season, Mateer has thrown for over 1,200 yards and 6 touchdown passes. The Sooners are off this weekend before hosting Kent State next weekend. They face Texas the following week, followed by games against South Carolina and Ole Miss. They travel to Knoxville to take on the Volunteers at Neyland Stadium on November 1st. Major League Baseball for your Wednesday night, 6:40. Orioles host the Rays. Tigers visit the Guardians. Reds get the Pirates. Marlins visit the Phillies. 7 o'clock, Yankees welcome the White Sox. Blue Jays host the Red Sox. 8 o'clock, Twins visit the Rangers. Cubs take on the Mets. 9:45, Royals visit the Angels. Mariners host the Rockies. Dodgers visit the Diamondbacks. And the Astros get the A's at 10. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford, your super dealer, locally owned and operated. TedRussellFord.net is the website. You can go to the website right now and check out the fall Ford specials they have. You can save thousands of dollars right now with your super dealer. Ted Russell Ford can help you with so many different options in their truck lineup. So you think about the Ford F-150. Well, if you go to the website, you can see all the different options, different combinations they have for what you're looking for in a Ford truck. And you can save right now with low interest rates that are available. On the 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning, they have 0% available. If you would like to learn about the Lightning or any of their electric vehicle options, their hybrid options, you can go to either location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike. A few weeks ago when we did our show, we plugged into the Ford F-150 Lightning. It charged our entire broadcast, barely used any battery power during that 3-hour broadcast. Whatever you're looking for, a truck, an SUV, something for the pre-owned selection, check out Ted Russell Ford on Parkside Drive, on Kingston Pike, or the website, TedRussellFord.net.
This has been a paid announcement. It's time now for the Retirement Minute with the host of More Living, Jim Brogan.
How is inflation affecting your tax burden? When your daily expenses get steeper, the immediate concern is, how far will my budget take me? And in retirement, you must cover your expenses, bar none. But it's important to know what can happen when an inflation mitigation strategy is utilized without tax consideration. Fortunately, most have more control over their income taxes in retirement than at any other time in their lives. You can be very intentional about income taxes, how you choose to draw income, how your investments are taxed, your Social Security strategy. All of these have the potential to impact your taxes in retirement. And considering strategies like Roth IRA conversion and capital gains harvesting can make a big tax impact in the long term.
Thanks, Jim. Tune in Saturday mornings at 9 for More Living right here on News Talk 98.7 and visit Jim online at broganfinancial.com.
Good old East Tennessee, we know family, hard work, and helping your neighbors still means a lot. I'm Nick Whitehead with Whitehead Auto Sales in Alcoa and Knoxville. Our family-owned and operated business is celebrating our 20-year anniversary. Our pillars are those 3 items: family, hard work, and helping your neighbor. Experience the difference of why we've been voted #1 in Blount County for years now, and why we've expanded to Chapman Highway to help even more. Visit WhiteheadAutoSales.com or come shake our hands for a deal you can't find anywhere else. 20 years from our family to yours at Whitehead Auto Sales.
Join the Sports Animal with Josh and Swain. Thursdays, they broadcast live from 9 to 3 from the Bed Store on Kingston Pike. The Bed Store has 6 convenient area locations with brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy. The right mattress, the right price, guaranteed at the Bed Store.
I'm Rob Lowe, and this is the Battle of the States.
The floor returns with All-American Duels on the season premiere, Fox Tonight. Then,
It is the greatest competition in the history of mankind. It really is.
Aaron Andrews and Ken Jeong host the premiere of 99 to Beat for $1 million. Can you survive 99 other players?
And they're off.
In a series of seemingly simple games.
Know what it's like to unfreeze a pair of pants?
It all starts tonight at 8. Then later it's news at 10 on Fox 43. Convenient, informative, local.
That's Fox 43 News at 10.
Every night, we bring you news, weather, and sports from East Tennessee, and we do it with people you know and trust, like news anchor Katie Inman.
We're live and local every night at 10 with today's top stories.
And Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell.
Our forecasts keep you informed and prepared so you can plan for what's ahead.
News you can trust at the right time. Fox 43 News at 10 every night.
Join the Eric H. Show with Brian Rice this Friday from 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville on Callahan Drive. Stop by and meet the guys and see the all-new Kia Tellurides. Only at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville this Friday with 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Well, after a bit of a rainy start this Wednesday, we are looking ahead to the potential of seeing isolated to widely scattered showers and storms during the afternoon and lingering into the overnight hours. Some of these storms could pack a punch and lead to some flooding. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
At Ingalls, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingalls Table. It's all waiting for you at ingalls-markets.com. Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Barry asked, how well has Mississippi State been tested this season? So Mississippi State has not played anybody as good as Georgia, Tennessee's opponent a couple of weeks ago. But Mississippi State did beat Arizona State, a program that went to the playoff last year, one of the top teams, we believe, in the Big 12. They had a close win against Baylor this past weekend. So that was a nice win for Mississippi State, no doubt about that.
Yeah, and Arizona State returned a lot of players from last year's team too.
And they have a good quarterback.
Yeah,
Sam Levitt's a good player.
Yeah, it's one thing that program went to the playoffs last year, but they returned their quarterback and they returned more players from last year's team than most of any other team in the country. Like, they have a ton of returning starters. Honestly, how they played against Mississippi State is really shocking, because they look like they just were not ready to play. They did not know how to attack Mississippi State. It was really weird to see them play the way they played. Now, they did, like you just mentioned, beat Baylor, and Sam Levitt just had a terrible day against Mississippi State. He came back against Baylor and had a really, really good day. I would be shocked if Arizona State doesn't bounce back from that Mississippi State loss and make a little run inside of their conference. But Mississippi State has not been tested since that game. And, kudos to Mississippi State. It never really was a game. I mean, opening drive, it was like a 4-play drive, less than 2 minutes. They go down to score. I mean, they're up 10-0, snap a finger. You snap your finger again, they're up 17-0. Like, it just never really was a game. Arizona State just couldn't get going, and when they did, it was already too late. But Tennessee has been battle-tested. Mississippi State has not been so far.
We got asked in the text box, when will we get the injury report that will first come out? That will come out tonight. The SEC will release that. They start that on Wednesday evening with the availability report, so we will look for that with an update. I'd be surprised, beyond surprised, I think, at this point, if Jackson Moy doesn't play. I think fully anticipate him going. So the bigger question to me will be the status of David Hobbs. And then
sure need him.
David Sanders Jr., I guess you just list him as questionable and you wait to see, does he get medically cleared?
Yeah. I mean,
expect Tyree West back this week. And then Tennessee will be without Jermon McCoy this week, and Ricky Gibson, it appears, for the regular season.
Yeah, I mean,
fill me in if I'm missing anybody, but I think David Hobbs is the real question there.
No, offensive line, I mean, hey, I'm okay. Offensive line doing their job and protecting Joey Aguilar, so there's not a huge need for David Sanders, even though I know that there's been a pretty big investment in him and you want to see him play. And offensive line may have a chance to be even better with him, but you're not desperate for David like the defensive line is desperate for Jackson Moy to be back and David Hobbs to be back, because you got to create some pressure without blitzing. Remember, you're playing against an offense that's kind of like yours as far as splits, so you're not fooling anybody with guys in the box, and they're going to spread you out like we spread defenses out, and you got to declare. How many guys are you going to put into the box to commit stopping the run? And when it's a pass, it's going to be really hard to bring dudes from the second and third level and expect them to get there in time before they beat you and burn you. So we got to have our guys up front getting to the passer and knocking him down or getting sacks or making him throw off platform and disrupting the timing. Like, we got to keep him off his spot as much as possible. So, yeah, Hobbs and Moy, very, very, very important.
Level of concern if Tennessee is not able to consistently put pressure on Shapen?
7. I mean, I would be concerned with playing against any quarterback that you can't get pressure on. I mean, it's like 7-on-7. And it's hard to ask the DB to guard a receiver for 3 or 4 seconds down the football field. So receivers are too good in this league, and it's hard. So, yeah, you got to get some pressure, man. I would be concerned at about a 7 if we can't get pressure.
Someone who we know will be rolled out with injury updates, Jean Mateer. He's going to be out, it looks like, for a few weeks. Nothing official there. I think Pete Nakos wrote earlier today about some hope that he could be back for the Texas game. But how about that? Surgery.
Texas game? That's like in 2 games.
I know.
You don't have surgery. Is it a thumb? He must have hit his finger on a helmet.
Yeah, he didn't fall on it, as far as we know.
Because if he would have fell on the helmet, he would have had to have eye surgery.
Yeah. And by the way, they're off this week. They have Kent State next week, so his absence won't matter for a couple of weeks. But the question, can Mateer be back for the October 11th game? That would put the timetable at 2.5 weeks from surgery. That's a big ask, because I'm sure you'd like him to practice that week.
That's a huge ask.
Yeah. So we'll see. Michael Hawkins is the guy. In the meantime, he's a second-year quarterback who took over in the Tennessee game last year. Quarterback then part of the way. Arnold played some more last year. But that is the quarterback in the meantime. Now, Oklahoma will come to Knoxville November 1st.
Oh, he'll be back.
All anticipation
he'll be
is
100%. He'll be 100%. He'll be 110%.
Oklahoma has a 4-game stretch.
He might have a new hand.
Starting October 11th of Texas. They'll play that one in Dallas. At South Carolina. Ole Miss at home. And then at Tennessee. So we'll see when in that stretch John Mateer can come back.
Listen, he can come back as soon as he wants to, but you're not going to sit here and tell me that anytime that there's people around, like if his offensive lineman getting bull rush and pushed back into his lap, that he is not going to be thinking about his follow-through.
Sure.
With his fingers hitting a helmet.
He got injured in the first quarter, so he played the rest of that game.
Auburn, you ought to be ashamed. Auburn, you got beat by a quarterback that had one hand, and it wasn't even his throwing hand. He didn't have a throwing hand against you and still beat you. Auburn, you ought to be ashamed.
One comment I did see online that I will admit made me chuckle was, did John Mateer hurt his hand when the officials shook it too hard? Yeah. Jokes are understood. We were asked by Jason in the text box. Jason's in Jacksboro. Appreciate you. Is there a target number of games missed that Tennessee may start looking at using a red shirt for David Sanders rather than wasting a year of eligibility?
Wasting?
Yeah, I don't.
Let's not talk about wasting.
Yeah, I don't think there's any 5-year plan. There are payments being made in year one.
Wasted.
Yeah, so I don't look. If you get to the very end of the season, at that point, you'd probably be shutting it down anyway. But no, I think the goal is to get David Sanders back. He's being paid to play football this year.
Yeah.
I don't think he has any 5-year college plans.
He shouldn't.
By the time he gets to a 5th season, if he's still in college, they may have changed the rule where he can play 5 years anyway, and there won't be any redshirt. So no, I think Tennessee's goal and David Sanders' goal is to get him back on the field. It's a matter of does he get cleared to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it doesn't matter how much you're paying a guy. If he's medically not cleared, you don't play him. And you always have to look out for the player's long-term health. And you don't want to put a player in jeopardy to where he can get hurt more than he is currently. It's the cost of doing business whenever you go recruit a really good player. And you just hope that they don't get hurt. You hope they don't come in hurt. You got to do your due diligence to make sure that you avoid that because you're investing a lot of money into a player. So it's one of the unlucky, unfortunate things about this situation. I know he wants to play. It stinks. But at the end of the day, the medical team has to clear him. And until they do, you got to keep rolling with the other guys and hope that he can join you at some point.
We'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900 if you would like to be a part of it. We are presented by Junk Be Gone each and every day. That's East Tennessee's junk removal specialist, online at junkbegone.biz. Thank you for being with us. As next hour, we'll talk to Braden Gall of 440 Sports at 1 o'clock, and then at 1:15, we'll talk to Austin Price of VolQuest. We'll talk to you in the meantime as we continue on Josh and Swain.
What would a quick $1,000 do for you?
Show me the money.
Get great seats for a game, pay off a debt, have a super date night with our 5K a day contest. Listen all day for 5 different words to text in for 5 chances to win $1,000 every single weekday with our announcements of the national keywords. It's money when you could use it the most.
And I'm $1,000 richer.
Complete details at 991thesportsanimal.com. Please don't text and drive. 5K a day from 99.1 The Sports Animal.
When something goes wrong at my home, I want someone that's professional. I want someone that's experienced, trustworthy to come in and fix those issues in my home, whether it's plumbing, whether it's electrical, or HVAC related. I know I can count on Hiller. Hiller Plumbing, Cooling, and Electrical. They've been in business for 35 years. They're family-owned and operated. The experts, I know that they're going to solve my problems quickly. And when that problem first comes up, very convenient process. I go to the website. I book my appointment online. I don't have to call anyone to get that done. And when they show up, I know the moment they show up. I know how far they are from my house when they're on the way because of the technology. I'll receive a photo of the tech, a link, and I can track them in real time. That way I'm not wasting time waiting around. Also, I know that I'm going to be happy with the service because of their 100% satisfaction guarantee. Their motto is happy you'll be, or the service is free. You can book online to experience exactly what I've experienced at Hiller. The price that you're told, the price that you actually pay. No hidden fees, no surprises when you get your bill. Book online, happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Golf season is here, and an eagle awaits you at Sevierville Golf Club. The very best golf in the beautiful Smoky Mountains is ready for you. 2 18-hole championship courses with breathtaking views, unique layouts, and pristine enough to be named the best maintained public golf course in all of Tennessee. All of this makes for a round of golf you won't soon forget. So challenge your game with all the elements of rolling hills, water, sand, and quick greens. Visit SeviervilleGolfClub.com to book your tee time or to learn more about memberships. Sevierville Golf Club, an eagle awaits you.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey. More like Mira joyed that Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Experience the cold refreshment of the Rockies on Rocky Top with ice-cold 102-calorie Coors Light, the official beer of chill. Every Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged. So make sure the mountain on your can of Coors Light is blue at your next Big Orange tailgate, because that means it's ready to enjoy. Coors Light, born in the Rockies, made to chill. Proud sponsor of Tennessee football. Now available on Saturdays at Neyland Stadium. Please drink responsibly.
Join John and Vince this Friday morning at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge Nissan and save thousands. This Friday morning from 6 till 9 at Oak Ridge Nissan with John and Vince in 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Do you have dents, dings, or damage to your ride? Have you been waiting months to get your repair because all the body shops are on wait? Get by the all-new Dents and Detail in West Knoxville for immediate help today. You don't have to go where your insurance company says. Already famous in the heart of Maryville, Dents and Detail has added their newest location just off the I-40 Walker Springs exit, past Sam's Club. Veteran-owned and the area's #1 expert for over 20 years. If you need your ride repaired and detailed, Dents and Detail is your place at Big Orange Country.
Join the Sports Animal with Josh and Swain. Thursdays, they broadcast live from noon to 3 from the Bed Store on Kingston Pike. The Bed Store has 6 convenient area locations with brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy. The right mattress, the right price, guaranteed at the Bed Store.
I'm Michael Jenkins here to help you beat the books with the BetMGM Network. We're taking Pirates Reds under 3.5 in the first 5. Paul Skeens is on the mound for the Buccos. The handicap get in right there. Anytime Skeens is on the mound in the first 5 is a must play, and this might be his last action in 2025. Hunter Green goes for the Reds. He's 7-4 with a 2.74 ERA. Two great pitchers going at it. Take the first 5 under 3.5. Pirates and Reds. I'm Michael Jenkins from the BetMGM Network. Bet smarter and beat the books, and download the BetMGM app today. Please gamble responsibly.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Time now for another 5K a day national keyword. Here's your chance to win $1,000 to spend however you wish. This play's keyword is
grand. That's GRAND, grand.
Text the word to 95819 to enter yourself to win $1,000. That's 95819. We give you 5 words a day, so make sure you keep it on The Sports Animal. Please don't text while driving. Complete rules are available on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us at Josh and Swain on social media. Colby asked what our realistic expectation for Jamad McCoy's return is. Jamad McCoy, who suffered a torn ACL back in January, and I do believe wants to return to Tennessee's football team this season. A realistic expectation, I would think the conversation is around October 11th or 18th.
Yeah,
October 11th is the first Saturday after the bye week at home against Arkansas. The next week, Tennessee will play at Alabama.
Yeah, I think it would be good to hear about him participating in practice.
Right.
Being a full participant, not just doing stuff on the side. It's hard to do stuff on the side from not doing anything all fall camp with the team, not practicing with the team any during the preseason or during the season, and then continue to do stuff on the side, and then expect him to be out there and play 30, 40 snaps on defense. Like, he needs to get some teamwork. He needs to be competing during one-on-one sessions with the wide receivers. I think until you hear that, it's hard to expect him to be out there. I do think the bye week is a great first target for him. Like the first bye week could be a great target for him. But I need to hear about some of those activities in team first.
Yeah, nothing has been guaranteed, but have continued to hear that he wants to return and play the season for Tennessee. If we're wrong there and October 11th rolls around, he's still not playing with Tennessee, and we haven't heard that he's going through team periods, then I start to wonder. But that's still a few weeks away.
Yeah, and I'm not of the belief that redshirting is something that him and his camp is worried about. Like, I think the plan is for them to go to the NFL, and if he plays a few games and able to put out some good film, then cool. I don't think they should be worried about a red shirt, because I don't think coming back next year would be one of the high priorities. You never know what might happen, though, but he is a first, second round talent at corner, just based on his film from last year. And, of course, he's going to have to run a good time to maximize his draft status. But I know how sometimes fans can be like, hey, if he doesn't play, you think he'll red shirt and come back next year? For what? What's the purpose of coming back next year?
Yeah, I think the entire conversation there is about getting ready for the NFL draft. And if he's good to play football this year and he's good to go out there early enough again in the next few weeks, then it makes a lot of sense to go play football. And then you'll still have plenty of time to get ready for the draft. But I don't think it makes any sense to say, you know what, we'll shut it down for this season to get ready for college football next year.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
So if he can play, you take him and see what he can do to help you. Not necessarily expecting that he's last year's Javon McCoy. I wouldn't necessarily have that expectation, but somebody that can help you, Tennessee would take that for sure. We'll come back. We have another 2 hours to go on today's show. We'll talk to Braden Gall, talk college football with him when we come back here on Josh and Swain.
Football season is here.
Oh, man.
Believe has the podcast to enhance your football experience. From the pros.
One of the most interesting quarterback rooms.
To college.
Michigan is set at 8.5 wins.
To fantasy.
If you feel that way, why didn't you trade him?
Become a better fan and listen to the football podcasts from Believe.
Just search Believe. That's BLEAV podcast.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial and tell you what Brogan Financial can do for you. Brogan Financial Wealth Management and Retirement Planning, led by Jim Brogan, who has 2 degrees from the University of Tennessee. And Brogan Financial has been in place since 2001, serving clients in their pursuit of financial independence. Every day, Jim and the team at Brogan Financial, they focus on excellence and education to help those that they are serving, to help those that are growing as the part of the team at Brogan Financial, and they can help you as you are planning for retirement. Was listening to Jim just a little bit earlier in the hour. If you listen to him on News Talk 98.7, he'll talk to you about the comprehensive planning they can help you with. They can help you with tax planning, information you need on how to take advantage of opportunities you have in retirement and beyond. And they can help you create the plan that you need around managing your investments, planning with your income, estate and legacy planning, everything to help serve you as a client, as a fiduciary, which Brogan Financial is. Go online to see how Brogan Financial can help you at broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
I'm Rob Lowe, and this is the Battle of the States.
The floor returns with All-American Duels on the season premiere, Fox tonight. Then,
it is the greatest competition in the history of mankind.
It really is.
Aaron Andrews and Ken Jeong host the premiere of 99 to Beat for $1 million. Can you survive 99 other players?
And they're off.
In a series of seemingly simple games.
Know what it's like to unfreeze a pair of pants?
It all starts tonight at 8. Then later it's news at 10 on Fox 43. Convenient, informative. local.
That's Fox 43 News at 10.
Every night, we bring you news, weather, and sports from East Tennessee, and we do it with people you know and trust, like news anchor Katie Inman.
We're live and local every night at 10 with today's top stories.
And Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell.
Our forecasts keep you informed and prepared so you can plan for what's ahead.
News you can trust at the right time. Fox 43 News at 10 every night.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500, $8,500 worth of purchase of any new in-stock white Nissan Murano, and that's only until they run out or the end of the month. Ted Russell Nissan. I ordered too many white Nissan Muranos, fat finger sale. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur? At Twin Peaks, they're proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Check out their barrel selects, hand-picked by their team and bottled just for you. Supplies limited. Stop by Twin Peaks to see what they're pouring. Cheers.
99.1 The Sports Animal presents FanDuel Football Friday, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. Insight from all your favorite Sports Animal shows on the next day's Tennessee game. FanDuel Football Fridays on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Celebrate Junk Be Gone's 20th anniversary with their back-to-school special. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free, plus $20 off full-service removal. Do it yourself or take your time and let them do the heavy lifting. Locally owned and operated, Junk Be Gone has proudly been the #1 junk removal company for 20 years. Their success is built on exceptional customer service and eco-friendly recycling. Call for a free estimate and let them make your space junk-free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 991thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Maggie Gray with the Sports Minute, sponsored by Chumba Casino, your online casino for plays, spins, and a chance to score. Must be 21 and over. Terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Things are so off in Jacksonville, even Deion Sanders is calling it out. He says the Jags aren't using Travis Hunter enough, and he would know. The rookie snap counts are slowly climbing each week, but the production isn't. Deion thinks they're holding him back, so what's the plan? Ramp him up, or just keep playing it safe with a star in waiting? I'm Maggie.
Sports fans, listen up. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, and bladder leaks can be a side effect. That's why Depend is teaming up with the Prostate Cancer Foundation to encourage screening, because health is a long game and it's yours to win. Now, here's the cool part. Through November, Depend is contributing up to $300,000 to prostate cancer research by donating 25 cents for every purchase of Depend shields, guards, and Real Fit products. Void in Mississippi? Learn more at depend.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. We're presented by Junk Be Gone. Jason Swain is here, a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. And we go to the Stanley Fencing Gates hotline to say hello to Braden Gall from 440 Sports. Braden, we appreciate the time as always. We have a big slate of high-profile games in college football. And locally, we've spent a lot of time talking about Tennessee going to Mississippi State, which already has a win at home against Arizona State earlier this season. What do you think about this one? Tennessee's first true road game of the season, playing at Mississippi State on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and this, I mean, like, I think you and I I think all three of us were talking in the summer about, like, where's the one we're not seeing, like the Arkansas? And this certainly now feels like it's this one. The weird thing is that everyone should be seeing it now, though, right? So it can't be the one that sneaks up on you. They beat Arizona State. They're better on offense. They're significantly better on defense. I mean, hard to not be better on defense than they were last year. And that we know how hostile and crazy that place can be. And but Vegas agrees with the point spread the way it is. And if they go down there and don't play their game, you can get beat. And so the element to all of this that's interesting is, like, you can't say this one snuck up on you. This can't be the game that, like, oh, we overlooked them, or we didn't see them coming, or, oh, they just jumped on us. Like, it can't be that, because you had the Arkansas game from last year. Josh Heupel's road record is obviously worse than at home, but that's to be expected. And so there's not really an excuse to kind of take it lightly, if that makes sense. And so I would hope that eliminates that part of the psychology of this game.
What have you seen from Mississippi State in the Arizona State game that maybe stood out to you, shocked you, stood out to you, that maybe different from last year?
I think, and so that the big play, of course, at the end of the game, right, where they hit that looked like a Lane Kiffin, Jeff Lebby sort of old school Oklahoma kind of scheme, and it totally confused Arizona State, and then they executed it the right way. And I imagine that with a healthy quarterback and a year in the system, that those types of route combinations where, like, that's just sort of what that offense is known for, being able to totally put a cornerback on an island, confuse him, make the wrong decision, and then boom, you hit a big play. Like, those are the kinds of things, especially, Tennessee's secondary being a little banged up. We'll see how healthy it is. But, like, those are the kinds of things you're starting to see kind of the system take hold. They've already doubled their win total. And, again, I don't, like, the offense is the thing that concerns me, like, in general, if I'm playing against them. But the defense being improved enough is sort of still my question, because that's going to be, you look at the Syracuse game for Tennessee, and Syracuse got their points. Syracuse is better than we expected. Syracuse can score. Like, the question is, can you stop Tennessee? And Syracuse could not. And I don't know if Mississippi, how much they have fixed the defense to compete with the weapons and the pieces and the efficiency that Heupel's offense and Joey Aguilar's operating at right now. So I'm concerned sort of like the down the field and the passing attack that Lebby and that offense is known for. I think that's going to be the thing that, like, is concerning, but I don't know if it's concerned. Like, if you play your best game on offense, you should score plenty of points.
Where would you put Blake Shapen, their quarterback? I know preseason everybody had their list of quarterbacks inside this conference. That list of quarterbacks looks totally different right now, week 4. Where would you put Mississippi State's quarterback, Blake Shapen, kind of in that conversation right now at this point of the season?
Arch Manning still number 1 for me. No, I really liked him at Baylor. I did not see the game last week for Mississippi State, or I don't remember who they played, but, like, I have not seen since Arizona State, and I really liked him before he came to Starkville before last year. Like, he led that team to a Big 12 championship game, and he was sort of the best player. Like, they had some quarterback battles there where they kind of used a couple different guys, but, like, the offense was clearly better with him in the game. And then he gets hurt last year. I don't think he is. I don't think he's an elite player. I don't think he's got, like, sort of that pedigree. But if you look at this league, what is finding success this year is, to your point, is not the 5-star NFL top 10 draft pick. Lenore Sellers banged up. DJ Lackway, inexplicably inefficient. Arch Manning kind of still learning. It's sort of the middle-tier guys that are just really good college quarterbacks that really know how to run their system. Joey Aguilar is one of them. And so I think the guys that are just like Bo Prabula knows how to run that system at Missouri. And so when you just have a familiarity with a system that's a fairly efficient and effective, Jeff Lebby, like, for all of his, you can rip on that team last year defensively. Like, Lebby's system is generally pretty sound. Like, it was good at Oklahoma, it's good at Ole Miss. And so I think it's sort of the middle tier guys that are finding, Taylon Green, Diego Pavia, these guys that are kind of, we're not playing in the NFL, but we're really good at executing our system in college. I think he's in that group. Is he the best one? Probably not. Is he the worst one? Probably not. Is he an NFL quarterback? Probably not. Is he really good at running a college system? Right now, it seems like he is.
Hey, Braden, while we have you, Braden Gall, 440 Sports, you're over there in the mid-state. Most of our attention is on what's going on in college football, the Tennessee Vol season. What is going on over there in Nashville with the Tennessee Titans? What's happening?
Your guess is as good as mine. Look, I think all the conversations around this is famous last words here after week 3 on a Wednesday, but like I don't think big sweeping changes are imminent, but that could change quickly. Especially we know the owner cares a lot about games against teams like Houston. Those are sort of benchmark moments. They play Mike Vrabel at home in a couple of weeks. I think it's week 7. Don't quote me on that. If they look real bad against Houston, where the owner lives, Amy Adams Strunk, and they look really bad against Mike Vrabel, the coach that the owner fired a couple of years ago, those are things that could dramatically shift the course of a regime. And so I think Cam Ward's a good player. I think he still has to take a little bit of ownership on some of the mistakes he's making. The fan base is giving him a total pass, which I actually am okay with. The offensive line has got the same problems. The team is heavily penalized. Like, it's all the same problems, and that's the concern, is that I thought Callahan was a net positive on this team last year, and he can't be the reason that in games you're making mistakes and sort of mismanaging situations, and it feels like he's not rising to the occasion when he needs to be a savvy in-game manager. I think he's a good schemer. I think the scheme is pretty sound. Like, the receivers are open. Cam's finding them sometimes and then missing them on others, and so it's not pretty, boys. It's not pretty, and it's at risk of getting uglier and uglier as we go. And if they're 1-6 after the Vrabel game and they lose to Vrabel and the Patriots at home, like, there's nobody at the games, guys. Like, you start speaking with your wallet, that tends to have an impact on owners. So if something doesn't change quickly, there will be some turmoil and some upheaval. I don't think it's imminent, but they would need things to be fixed pretty quickly, I would guess. And I just don't know if that's possible.
Braden, what's going on at 440 Sports, college, Titans, or otherwise for people to check out?
I just left Predators practice, Nashville Predators, of course. We do our Predators coverage every single Wednesday, so you can check that show out on the 440 Sports YouTube page, the gold standard, everywhere you get your podcasts. We've got SEC Football Live. Aside from Tennessee, Florida not getting to play, I love the 3-6 sort of permanent rivals. I love that whole conversation, so we're going to dive into that. Look at a big week of action last week. Look ahead to the games this weekend, of course, Georgia, Alabama on SEC Football Live. And, of course, a football show covering the Titans and the SEC with Paul Karski and Nick Suss of the Tennessean. That's on Mondays and Thursdays. So we got all your coverage here on the platform. Check out the YouTube page, the social accounts, the podcast channel as well. 440 Sports. You can get coverage of everything you care about in the mid-state or in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, the Predators' regular season openers in 15 days. My goodness, it is right around the corner.
Guys, there could be 4 rookies on the opening night roster, and for a team that was terrible, that is a genuinely exciting thing you can sell your fans. And they're all first-round picks, and that is a strange development that team and that organization has never experienced before. So keep an eye on that. It's worth tracking, to be honest with you.
Okay. If any of those guys know NFL rules, have them stop by to share that with the team across the street, too.
I'm sorry, Nashvilleians. I know sports has been tough lately. Tennessee could be your team.
Hey, Nashville SC pretty good,
Yeah, there you go.
Nashville SC is pretty good.
Yeah, soccer.
Yeah. We got Messi coming to town. Nashville SC's playing in the League Cup Championship in a couple of weeks, so soccer's big around these parts. You guys know that.
They've got you covered with the big and the bad and everything going on in between. 440 Sports, go check them out. Hey, Braden, thank you for the time as always. We'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Braden Gall, good guy, Mets fan. We like him.
I'm sure Nashville fans are thrilled that one sport that they're doing a good job in is soccer.
They're working their way. We'll come back. We'll get back to the Vols. We will talk to Austin Price, the latest he hears on the injury front, his thoughts of Tennessee playing at Mississippi State when we come back here on Josh and Swain.
They say the best things in life are free. Streaming 99.1, the sports animal proves it. Always on, always free.
That sound right.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford online at tedrussellford.net, your super dealer. where I've purchased several vehicles. My wife and I have both purchased vehicles at each of the two locations, Kingston Pike and Parkside Drive. Two locations allows for more inventory, which creates more options for you to help you find what you need. If that's a truck, if you need work trucks, Ted Russell Ford can help you find exactly what you need. The customer experience is the priority, helping you find what you need, helping you with finance, with trade-in options, with service after the fact. As a customer at Ted Russell Ford, you can take advantage of mobile service. They can actually come to you to service your vehicle. You can go shop online, learn about the fall Ford specials they have in place right now on the website at tedrussellford.net, and you can shop. Look throughout their lineup of trucks, all the different options, SUVs like the Explorer, the Expedition. If you're interested in a Ford Bronco, see what they have for you at Ted Russell Ford, and you can see online at tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialist. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Picture the pool of your dreams, a place to relax, entertain, and make any season unforgettable. Paired with excellent, durable hardscapes like custom decking and stonework, Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. Call 865-310-3256 or visit nativetn.com.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Join Tyler and Will this Friday afternoon at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge and save thousands. This Friday afternoon, starting at 3 at Oak Ridge Nissan with Tyler and Will in 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Craving something sweet and southern? Come on down to Hammond Goodies downtown inside the Embassy Suites, home of Knoxville's famous lemon cookies and voted #1 bakery for years running. For almost 50 years, we've served up the food you know made by people who care with old school values baked in every bite. We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 3, perfect for lunch or a quick treat, or have them cater your big meeting. Come in or order online. HammondGoodies.com. Hammond Goodies Downtown, where tradition tastes better.
99.1 The Sports Animal presents FanDuel Football Friday, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. Insight from all your favorite sports animal shows on the next day's Tennessee game. FanDuel Football Fridays on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Join the Sports Animal with Josh and Swain Thursdays. They broadcast live from noon to 3 from the Bed Store on Kingston Pike. The Bed Store has 6 convenient area locations with brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy. The right mattress, the right price, guaranteed at the Bed Store.
Join the Eric Show with Brian Rice this Friday from 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville on Callahan Drive. Stop by and meet the guys and see the all-new Kia Tellurides. Only at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville this Friday with 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Welcome back into Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We're presented by Junk Beyond online at junkbeyond.biz. And we welcome to the show now Austin Price of VolQuest.com. He joins us on the Stanley Fencing and Gates Hotline. Austin, thank you for the time as always. We're here at the midpoint of the week. There will be an availability report tonight. What's the latest you hear or anticipate on the injury front, either who they might be able to get back or who they're wondering about ahead of the Mississippi State game this upcoming Saturday?
I think Jackson Moy will be back. Is he going to be on the injury report? I would say he probably still will be, just because that's what coaches do. But I expect him to play Saturday. David Hobbs, I still think he's probably a few days away. Maybe an outside shot this week, but probably Arkansas for a return date for him. And then David Sanders, everything I'm told continues to trend in the right direction. I feel like he is getting really close. I think he took huge strides last week, has made more strides this week. And, I feel like he's getting really close to putting on pads and playing football. Now, is he going to start in a game? I don't know about that this weekend, but I do think there's a real, a solid chance that he could travel this weekend with Tennessee, which is another step in the right direction for him.
We were asked about Jermon McCoy earlier. What is a realistic expectation? I don't know if you would phrase it that way, or which way would you go just in terms of the latest with Jermon McCoy in an attempt to play this season for Tennessee?
I think the best-case scenario is obviously post-bye week or against Arkansas at home. After that, I don't know. I think he's doing everything in his power to try to be back pre-Alabama, to have that knock the rust off game before Alabama, which is post-bye. And if it doesn't happen by then I think it just boils down to when does he feel comfortable, when does the medical training staff feel comfortable in his availability.
What's been the return or the talk about the Georgia game and the official visitors that were on campus and how Tennessee has come out the gates and played so far? I saw that there was a mid-state player that decommitted from Oregon after being on a couple visits here in Knoxville. Just what's the talk with the recruits?
Obviously they've got a ton of momentum with Keyshawn Bowman. That's the player you referenced, the wide receiver from Brentwood Academy. I think he just kind of got up there at Oregon this summer and kind of got caught up in the feel-goodness of it. And you look at all the uniforms, and Oregon's a flashy object, and decided to pull the trigger. He did not plan on committing while he was out there. It just kind of happened. Certainly don't think mom and dad were aware that it was going to happen like that. And then the more he watched Tennessee play, watched other teams play, went and watched Ohio State play a few weeks ago. He's obviously been to Tennessee the last 2 weekends and has seen Tennessee's offense do big things. I think that's when he made the decision, I'm probably not going to go to Oregon, so there's no point to just stay committed to a school that I'm not going to end up at. Tennessee's got all the momentum there right now, and we'll see if they can keep it. But right now, again, things are trending in the right direction for Keyshawn Bowman. And on the whole, Tennessee had a really good weekend, the Georgia weekend. Got to keep the momentum with a guy like Drake Quinn, 2026 edge, who's committed to Clemson. Get him back for an official visit. See, that's the thing Tennessee holds that Clemson does not hold, is an official visit. So Tennessee can get him back here officially, and we're Tennessee's paying for it and bring him in later in the year, right before signing day, and try to see if they can maybe swing that one late. He was back at Clemson last weekend. He's a Mississippi kid. Family grew up right around Starkville. There was some chatter out there last week that he potentially could be in Starkville for the Tennessee Mississippi State game this weekend. I don't see Mississippi State as a real factor there long term, but certainly if you're Tennessee, you wouldn't mind if he came to Mississippi State's game this weekend, because he'd be watching you for a second time in 3 weeks.
AustinPriceVolQuest.com. Are there any corners that Tennessee is targeting? Maybe some highly recruited guys, some guys with some other big-time SEC offers, because you look at, kind of the injury situation at corner. You're playing some young guys. I'm pretty sure you want to add some depth with the next recruiting class.
Yeah, Tennessee's going to continue to recruit all positions, Jason. Obviously, corners is one of them. Safety's another. Tennessee had the Dodson kid in here last weekend, who's, if not the number one safety in the country, one of the top couple in next year's class. So Tennessee's going to dabble in the portal. They're going to continue to recruit the high school ranks, and, interior defensive linemen, interior offensive linemen, both are of uber importance. obviously secondary guys that can be a kind of an immediate impact would be important as well. Ricky Gibson probably not going to be back this year unless Tennessee can just play long enough and he heals incredibly fast, which sets up for him to potentially be back next year. We'll see what happens with Colton Hood. I don't know if you saw today that they had a mock draft come out and they had him in the first round. So, I mean, what kind of feedback does he get? Obviously, he's had a really good year at this point. Jermon McCoy, no matter when he returns, is going to go to the NFL draft in April. So Tennessee's going to be looking for help in the secondary, but I think it'll be more along the lines of immediate impact guys, which more than likely means going to the portal, which they've had some success with the last couple of years with Jermon McCoy and then, of course, Colton Hood. But, again, this new era of portal window is going to be interesting because, Nico would not have been able to go to UCLA if this was a year from now, just like Colton Hood wouldn't be at Tennessee if this was a year from now. So if you're unsure about your status at a school or you're not necessarily happy at a school, more kids are going to, I think, pull the trigger and leave because you don't have that option to kind of go through spring and see where I'm at. You don't have that. You have to go in January or you don't go at all. So I think, one, that will slow things down on the whole, but in that little window in January, it's going to be really, I think, to me, raucous.
Totally agree. Hey, Austin, before you go, Tennessee at Mississippi State, what are the biggest factors to you in this game for Tennessee to go get a road win and get to 4-1 ahead of the bye week?
Don't turn the football over, tackle well, and just get off to a quick start. I think getting off to a quick start's big. They've done that really, really well this year with Joey Aguilar at quarterback and Josh Heupel. And this team has been really finding their footing early in games. If they can do that on the road, I think it gives them a real shot to kind of jump out early, take the cowbells out, and go on the road and get a nice, solid road win. They're the better team. If Tennessee plays its A game and Mississippi State plays its A game, I don't think Mississippi State can win. You can't have turnovers. You've got to tackle well, and you've got to cash in when you get in the red zone. I think those are the keys to winning on the road this weekend.
Did you know that Mississippi State fans put their cowbells in their holsters? Are you aware of this, AP?
I didn't know that was a thing, but I'm not shocked. Again, anything if you make it a holster and just target Mississippi State fans, how much money is that business making? Because everybody's like, ooh, that's kind of cool, and you can do all kinds of different designs. So this is not shocking, right? It's why my kids went from one kind of cup to another cup to another cup. Like everybody's always coming out with these cool designs and cool features, and people are like, "Oh, I got to have that." So that's not shocking that there's holsters for these cowbells.
Yeah, we should start a holster Etsy shop for cowbells. What do you think?
I was getting ready to say, man, I want to put my Etsy page on VolQuest.com on Generous Quarters, and I can even market to the lady Vols out there, man, with some bedazzled cowbells for this weekend. Orange bedazzled cowbells.
I'm just proud you know what Etsy is, Swain. And I would also add, I'm interested to see if Brian Staley, the dad of Braden Staley, who played at Mississippi State, does he have an orange and white cowbell for when Mississippi State's on offense?
Yeah, that was another. We'll get you out of here, I promise. But that was a Swain suggestion, or at least thought of. What if Tennessee fans bring their own cowbells to give Mississippi State's offense a taste of their own medicine this week?
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. I'm not sure there'll be enough fans there to make a real dent in it, but it would be amusing nonetheless.
Yep, for sure. Hey, there's a lot going on. Basketball is getting started up, and they're always covering what's happening with the different sports, including Tennessee football recruiting, portal season right around the corner. VolQuest.com to read the guys' work, see them, hear them at VolQuest.com, including coverage of the game coming up this week. Austin, thank you for the time and the insight. As always, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Sounds good, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Austin. Austin Price of VolQuest. He joins us each Wednesday. We're going to have a new sponsor come on board with Austin's segment starting next week, which we'll tell you about. So we always appreciate Austin's time, always get good feedback with his segments.
Austin is a must here on the program.
The cowbell thing, by the way, if you're an opposing team in that particular game, it's got to be beyond annoying. But for big picture college football, the the presence of the Cowbells is good, right? We like that college football is different from pretty much anything else going on in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I can only judge it by what I've heard on TV, and I've never been there before, so I might have a better answer for you Sunday.
Yeah, because you didn't go as a recruit, if memory serves correctly.
I did not go to Mississippi State as a recruit, Josh. That would be
schedule conflict.
That would be a big waste of Mississippi State's time if I would have done that. I forgot who was the coach there. Who was the coach? Who was the coach before? Oh man, I forgot who
was. Was it Kroom?
No, Kroom took over in 2004 because that's when Woody McCorvey left Tennessee as the running back coach to be his offensive coordinator. So I forgot who the coach was in 2003.
Yeah, so as you were a recruiter, it would have been Jackie Sherrill. Legendary figure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've talked to Jackie. Had him on my show before. Him and Coach Majors really, really, really tight. Majors was his mentor. I mean, those guys super, super tight. So, yeah, okay. Well, he didn't bring it up when I talked to him. So
he probably knew that we're not getting number 21 overall recruit Jason Swain.
He did not
from Huntsville, Alabama.
He did not bring it up, man. So we're good. I didn't get their hopes up, so I'm pretty sure they appreciate that, me not wasting their time.
I'm sure they did.
Yep, because that's what it would have been, a big waste of time.
865-656-9900. Swain will spend time in Starkville this upcoming weekend as Tennessee will play there on Saturday. We have another hour and a half to go. Plenty of time for you to join us. 865-656-9900. Next to former U.S. Army All-American football recruit and top 200 basketball recruit. He is the same person. He is Jason Swain.
Basketball season.
I'm Josh Ward here on Josh and Swain.
Here's an exciting way to grow your business. Take advantage of a select few sponsor opportunities inside Tennessee football. Reach thousands of passionate fans and elevate your brand with this exclusive opportunity. Don't miss out. Text BUSINESS to 865-656-9900 to get the details and secure your spot. Grow your business with Tennessee football.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer is expected to miss about a month after suffering a broken bone in his right throwing hand in Saturday's win over Auburn. Mateer has led the Sooners to a 4-0 start, 2 victories over AP Top 25 teams this season, and currently the Sooners sit at number 7 in the AP Top 25 poll. In 4 games this season, Mateer has thrown for over 1,200 yards and 6 touchdown passes. The Sooners are off this weekend before hosting Kent State next weekend. They face Texas the following week, followed by games against South Carolina and Ole Miss. They travel to Knoxville to take on the Volunteers at Neyland Stadium on November 1st. Major League Baseball for your Wednesday night, 6:40. Orioles host the Rays. Tigers visit the Guardians. Reds get the Pirates. Marlins visit the Phillies. 7 o'clock, Yankees welcome the White Sox. Blue Jays host the Red Sox. 8 o'clock, Twins visit the Rangers. Cubs take on the Mets. 9:45, Royals visit the Angels. Mariners host the Rockies. Dodgers visit the Diamondbacks. And the Astros get the A's at 10. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Amish Elegance, fine custom furniture. Go check out Amish Elegance at 613 North Campbell Station Road. See the 4,200-foot showroom floor, and inside you can see and feel the difference in the quality and everything that they have to offer. You can also start going online to AmishElegance.com to get an idea of everything they have available for you and what they can build for you. If you need furniture for your bedroom or your dining room or kitchen or something for your children's room, beds, cribs, nightstands, whatever you might need, you can go to Amish Elegance. You can sit down with them and pick out everything. The color of whatever type of furniture you need, the type of wood, the size, the dimensions, everything will be customized, custom built for what you need when you sit down with the team. And then after doing that, going through the plans of everything that you need, the team at Amish Elegance will hand over those plans to the Amish families they work with to build beautiful furniture that is built to last, and it will be built specifically for you. Stop by and see them at 613 North Campbell Station Road or go online to AmishElegance.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. Is your old car slipping, dripping, skipping, rocking, knocking, or even wrecked with a bad Carfax? Well, it don't matter. Bring that sled to Ted during our nationwide Fat Finger Sale. I've accidentally ordered too many white Nissan Muranos, so if it'll drive, it's worth $8,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock white Nissan Murano. Ted Russell Nissan with a lifetime warranty on Kingston Pike.
Ted Russell Nissan. We got it going on.
Tennessee residents must pay tax $5.95 fee. All rebates apply. NMSC financing. One trade per deal.
Wow, these bank fees are flat out ridiculous. And forget about trying to get a car or home loan. So, who do you do your banking with, Sharon?
Me? I don't.
You don't use a bank?
No.
So what do you, like, save your money under a mattress? Bury it in the backyard? Or maybe you borrow from some rich relative when you need a loan?
No, nothing like that. I do credit unioning.
Wait, what? Credit unioning? What the heck's that?
It's kind of like banking, but so much better. Especially if you use Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union.
Need a home loan to buy, build, or remodel the home of your dreams, but not sure what loan option is right for you? Alcoa 10 can help. Their lending team can assist you in finding the solution that best fits your needs. Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, the clear choice. Your less red tape banking alternative. Go to atfcu.com for details. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Jake from Rusty Wallace Ski of Knoxville on Callahan Drive. When you're looking to make your next car purchase, think about these things. Rusty Wallace Kia's fantastic selection. We've got more cars on the ground than we've had in years. Think about the incredible warranty with our exclusive 200,000-mile warranty. And think about the excellent service before, during, and after the sale. You'll get it all when you choose Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress and need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me, 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. Says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Well, all eyes are on the potential of seeing isolated strong to severe storms developing mainly during the later part of the afternoon and into the evening. Now, some of this activity will linger into the overnight, gradually exiting Thursday morning, but stay up to date with our weather team as we continue to track it. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
At Ingalls, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingalls Table. It's all waiting for you at Ingalls-Markets.com. Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Time now for another 5K a day national keyword. Here's your chance to win $1,000 to spend however you wish. This play's keyword is
grand. That's G-R-A-N-D, grand.
Text the word to 95819 to enter yourself to win $1,000. That's 95819. We give you 5 words a day, so make sure you keep it on The Sports Animal. Please don't text while driving. Complete rules are available on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on sports animal.
Back on Josh and Swain, presented by Junk Be Gone. Paul in Seymour says that Swain is going to be hearing cowbells in his sleep on Saturday night.
I hope not.
Well, if the result is as you hope and predict, you think Tennessee's going to win. I do too. We'll see if it plays out that way. If we're correct and Tennessee wins, then it could be Petty Swain grabbing a cowbell and shaking it back at the Mississippi State fans. That could be the dream.
I won't have a cowbell where I'll be located. Josh, I gotta be professional, man. I'm not gonna be sitting in the fan section where I'll have access to a cowbell.
No, but in this dream, I can just see the Petty posse saying, "Mount up." And Swain and Ramon Foster run down in the stands, and they grab as many cowbells as they can, and they start clanging those cowbells as the downtrodden Mississippi State fans walk out with their heads down from the disappointment of the result.
Josh, you know you play Mississippi State, right? This ain't like beating Georgia and trimming the hedges, okay? Now, no disrespect, but this would be like storming the field, beating 23rd ranked Alabama at home. Like, no offense, man, but I won't be doing that much celebrating if we beat Mississippi State. You know why?
Okay.
Because we're supposed to beat Mississippi State. Like, how silly would it be if someone took a video of me? Yeah, Mississippi State fan in your face. Yeah, I like them cowbells. Yeah. Like, really? That's touchdown favorite on the road. I mean, it's what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
I'll be happy, but I'm sorry, man. I'm not about to embarrass myself for Mississippi State. It's not worth it. Now, we go down to Alabama, okay, that might be worth it.
Man, that TikTok video would be in the algorithm for weeks if Swain and Ramon Foster just clanging the cowbells after a Tennessee road
I'm not
victory.
acting a fool for Mississippi State. I'm sorry. I need at least to put a number next to your name.
Okay, fair enough.
Be ranked at least 25th or something.
Josh down in Chattanooga asked, since State is doing a whiteout this weekend, remember it's a whiteout in Starkville, does that mean the Vols will wear their traditional home uniforms on the road?
Dang right.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Orange jersey for sure. They wore the orange pants this past weekend, so I would think they go back to orange and white, the classic, this week. But I guess Tennessee will probably announce that tomorrow. Typically they do that on Thursday.
Yeah, I hope we rock the orange. The last time we went on the road and a team wore white, we wore the smoky grays. I mean, you might have to wear those at some point during the season.
Smoky grays?
Yeah, because them things going to go away.
Yeah, but those are reserved for the Salute to Service weekend, right? New Mexico State game.
No, I mean the other ones.
Oh, previous?
The good-looking ones. You know, the ones we wore down to LSU in 22.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the good-looking smoky grays.
Dark mode's got to come out at some point as well. I would think that's Arkansas or Oklahoma.
That's tough, man. Because I always feel like you gotta fight red with orange. You gotta fight red with orange. But
come out ablazing against that red.
I would say Oklahoma. Like I don't want Arkansas fans to be too full of themselves. Like, oh, they're trying to get revenge. Look at them. They wearing black uniforms. It's their Super Bowl. I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. So I would rather wear them against Oklahoma.
It's been a lot of orange this season, which I applaud.
Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong.
I do
with
applaud that.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah,
your traditional colors, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on record. I think their best uniform is the orange jersey, white pants, and they've worn that a ton this season. Went orange on orange last week, which I thought was well-timed. So I like the combos this year. But, yeah, the plan is orange jersey, I believe, and my guess would be white pants on the road. We'll probably find out tomorrow. We'll come back, 865-656-9900. Speaking of future opponents, it was brought up to us in the text box. I'll read the quotes to Swain next segment and get his reaction. But a little bit of trash talk from a big rival when we come back. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show on Josh and Swain.
As East Tennessee's #1 commercial real estate brokerage firm, NAI Cola RM Moore delivers unmatched local expertise with over 500 years of combined broker experience. Whether it's office, retail, investment, land, or multifamily, NAI's award-winning team guides you every step of the way, maximizing returns while minimizing expenses. From market analysis to closing, NAI Cola RM Moore makes your commercial real estate goals a reality. Creative, collaborative, committed to you. Online at colamore.com.
Are you looking for a pre-owned vehicle? Well, Freedom Motors has you covered. They specialize in first-time buyers. They have a program just for that. Also, second chance financing. If you're looking for SUVs, sedans for your family, pickup trucks, you're looking to pull a boat or a trailer, they have you covered there. Also, cargo vans, service trucks for businesses small and large. 2 locations to serve you there in Clinton. You can always go to the website to check out their selection and get the process started. Also, financing for all types of credit using local credit unions and national banks. SUVs, sedans, pickup trucks, cargo vans, they have you covered. Go to the website, freedommotorstn.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Fraser's Carpet One. Choosing new floors can feel overwhelming. So many options, so many decisions, and the last thing you want is to spend thousands and still wonder, did I make the right choice? At Fraser's, we make it easy. We bring the showroom to you with free in-home estimates and free design consultations, and even free in-home shopping. You'll see exactly how your new floors will look before you ever buy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year and a team that has served Knoxville families for 70 years, we make it easy to transform one room or an entire home with flooring that you'll love. Call 546-4850 today. Discover how easy it can be to get the right floors the first time. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more, Fraser's.
Hey, Tennessee, football is back, and we're kicking it off with a season of savings. You'll save on hundreds of new Hondas, like a brand new 2026 CRV Sport Hybrid all-wheel drive, only $379 a month. Or get a brand new 2026 Civic Sport, only $289 a month. Best part, they all come with Rusty's exclusive, no-charge, 200,000-mile warranty. So score big at the intersection of selection. Rusty Wallace Honda, I-75 at Callahan Drive. See dealer for details.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us as we are presented by Junk Begun. I stumbled there, as Andrew noted at the end of last segment. Did I almost tease us coming back on Jason and Ward? Text box got me in my head yesterday with all the different name suggestions for the show.
Yeah.
For now, we're sticking with Josh and Swain, but Jason and Ward is out there. Sword has continued to be brought up as a possibility.
It doesn't need to be.
Doesn't have to be, no. No. Or Swain and the other guy was also brought up. That was the origination.
That's just not nice.
Nope. He is Jason Swain.
That's me.
I am Josh Ward.
That's you.
And this is Josh and Swain.
That's correct. There you go.
Hey, Willie Mack in the text box says, who cares what color jerseys they wear? Just win, baby. Signed, Vol number 1. Hey, so I was reading online yesterday. This was brought up to us in the text box, 865-656-9900. You can't argue against just win, baby.
No, but
it's a lot of the works.
Does it matter what they wear? No, but it matters because they wouldn't be making a big deal about it if it didn't matter. So
it does matter to a lot of people.
It does. It may not matter to certain people, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it matters, and you can do two things at once.
Sure.
You can chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. What you wear matters, and also winning can matter as much as what you wear, if not more, and that's okay.
We'll see if this matters to you. It will matter to some, won't matter to others. Quotes from another SEC football player, reading from SI.com. The story was on Vanderbilt cornerback Jordan Matthews. He is a transfer from Tennessee, and in the story and from the interview, it was brought up that he is a former Tennessee player, now playing for the rival Vanderbilt. Matthews said, quote, I embrace the fact that I am on the other side of it, and now the winning side of it. It's actually been pretty cool. Definitely some of my guys back at Tennessee like to give me some stuff for it, and then some people here are giving me some stuff for it too. But I feel like it's a nice rivalry. It's deep and rich. That's former Tennessee cornerback Jordan Matthews, who now plays at Vanderbilt.
What was that first sentence?
Quote, I embrace the fact that I'm on the other side of it, and now the winning side of it.
I'm sorry. Did Vanderbilt beat Tennessee? And, did I miss that?
No. In fact, last year, Jordan Matthews, who played for Tennessee, was on the winning side as a volunteer. This year's game, of course, is still to come at the end of the regular season.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But he said, I embrace the fact that I'm on the other side of it, and now the winning side.
Why are we talking about Tennessee right now? Why are y'all talking about Tennessee?
Well, he's a former Tennessee player.
It's not Tennessee week for Vanderbilt.
Well, it is Utah State week.
Why are they talking about Tennessee? September. How did this get brought up? Was this a quote from the summer?
No, so here's my guess, because I don't know the inner workings of their media opportunities. But Matthews had dealt with an injury, I think, from the summertime into the start of the season. He's healthier now. You know how players can be made available at different times. My guess is this is the first time, maybe in a while or even period this season, he's been made available to the media. So as a transfer from Tennessee to Vandy, it came up. That's my guess. I'll repeat, I embrace the fact that I'm on the other side of it, and now the winning side of it.
It's a bold strategy. I don't think I would be saying anything at this point of the season before I even played the game against my old team if I didn't even play for my old team. I couldn't get on the field. And I transferred to a program that hasn't beaten the team that you transfer from, and I don't know how long. Like, it just smells and reeks of being tone deaf.
Mm-hmm.
It's Vanderbilt. Pump the brakes, man. You still got some more work to do before you start talking like that. That's all I'm saying.
And having been on the Tennessee side the last 2 years, he knows how Vandy is viewed.
He don't even believe what he's saying. He's just saying it because it sounds good.
Probably so.
Like, he is saying what he thinks Diego wants him to say.
There might be a Diego effect. Yeah.
But he don't believe that. He don't believe that. That's why it doesn't make sense.
They are a quality team. And they do have reasons to be confident in themselves. But
100%.
That doesn't mean that aligns with these comments.
You're 0-0 versus Tennessee. So you're not on any winning side of anything.
Right. He played the past 2 seasons at Tennessee, and he was a part of 2 Tennessee teams that beat Vanderbilt.
Josh, he was on a team the past 2 seasons.
He would be,
with all due respect.
With all due respect. I don't think he'd be, I don't know. He would be playing right now because of need at corner. But he
may be playing right now.
Yeah, I have no way of knowing.
Better than Ty Redmond.
Right.
Because he damn sure ain't going to play over Colton Hood.
No.
So who knows if he would be playing right now?
If he hadn't left, would Colton Hood be here? It's like a mini Nico situation. Him leaving created a need to go out and get a corner in the transfer portal.
No, Josh, that's not why Colton Hood is here. Colton Hood is here because the All-American got hurt.
Right, but I don't know. I don't know if Tennessee would have been as aggressive going after a corner because there was a time where we wondered, are they for sure going to go get somebody?
Colton Hood wouldn't be like, man, I don't know if I'm coming to Tennessee, man. They got Jordan Matthews on the roster. I don't think I'm going to go there. No, stop it. That's not what he was saying, Josh. He wasn't saying that.
I don't know if he would have visited. He might have been looking at another school.
Okay. Listen, I'm not trying to trash talk Jordan Matthews, but
it's okay if you do.
Like,
Nate says,
man.
bless his heart in the text box.
Like, come on, man. Really?
Terrence texting, just tuned in. Who said what? This is Jordan Matthews, former Tennessee corner. Was highly touted as a recruit. Did not factor in a big way in the secondary. Transferred to Vandy, who told SI.com, quote, I embrace the fact I'm on the other side of it and now the winning side of it.
Such a bad quote. It's so bad. It's so bad.
If they don't win this year, that is
Does
a
he
good...
start?
I don't believe so.
Josh Ward.
Well, as I said, he's been coming back from injury.
Josh. If Ricky Gibson came back, would he start?
Well.
If Jamal McCoy would come back, would he start? Starters who come back from injury, you know what they do? They start. That's what they do, Josh. They start when they come back from injury. That's what starters do. He better be starting. Look at it.
Well, here's the thing. I was trying to look it up yesterday.
He better be a starter.
And I'll check again. But their janky website.
You can't be.
I couldn't get to the notes.
You can't talk
to get the
like
participation.
That. You can't talk like that unless you're a starter.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that fact, too.
Oh, man. The timing of trash talk, the awareness of the timing of the trash talk, it's at an all-time low right now. It's an all-time low, man, in college football.
He did not start this past week against Georgia State.
Georgia State?
The Panthers.
Man. I can't. I can't, Josh. I can't do it. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. You can't be talking trash right now. You can't say that. You gotta make a play. You gotta make a play first. Then you can say that. Don't work that way, Josh. It just don't work that way.
2 more suggestions. The Swain Ward and swangin' with Josh. 1 more hour to go. We'll stick with Josh and Swain.
Oh, my gosh.
Caller 5 right now to 656 wins qualifies for the Coors Light Man Cave Makeover. A 60-inch TV, 2 recliners, and an awesome mini fridge. All from Coors Light and the station where the Vols play. 99.1 The Sports Animal. That's 656-9467.
Football season is here.
Oh, man.
Believe has the podcast to enhance your football experience.
From the pros.
One of the most interesting quarterback rooms.
To college.
Michigan is set at 8.5 wins.
To fantasy.
If you feel that way, why didn't you trade him?
Become a better fan and listen to the football podcasts from Believe.
Just search Believe. That's BLEAV podcast.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Local. Defined by Webster's Dictionary as relating to or characteristic of a particular place. Well, for over 26 years, Image Matters, East Tennessee's most respected locally owned office technology expert, has been providing area businesses with world-class print, scan, and mail solutions supported by their fast, responsive service based right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In business, local matters. Community matters. Trust Image Matters to provide your team with the technology tools and local support they need to get the work done. You deserve more than an 800 number, and Image Matters is here for you. You get the best of both worlds, world-class quality and local customer service. Connect with Image Matters at imagemattersinc.com or call locally today, 865-212-3600. Image Matters, technology you need, local people you trust.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath, because the heat this summer ain't just in the weather, it's on the showroom floor. I'm Kenny Rivera with Cadillac of Knoxville on Parkside Drive, and they call me the Cadillac Casanova. I'm here to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, like 0 down, low APR, and incentives hotter than the hood of an Escalade in July. Whether you're cruising in a gas-powered beauty or whispering down the highway in an all-electric marvel, Cadillac of Knoxville has you covered. Do you have electric dreams? Try the Lyric. All silence, all style, all you. Prefer the roar of horsepower? We have CT sedans, all the XTs, and Escalades that growl like a tiger in a tuxedo. And this month only, trade in your old Flame and upgrade to something that loves you back with ventilated and massaging seats. Don't wait, darling. These hot deals won't last forever. Slide into luxury. Slide into Cadillac of Knoxville and let the Cadillac Casanova take you there.
If your family is like mine, then you spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Hey, it's Heather Harrington. I'm cooking. My kids are doing homework or playing Uno, and then my husband is sitting there trying to figure out how to work the TV, all while we're sitting around the kitchen island. If you need space for your family, it's time to contact the professionals at Kitchen Sales. Let's give your family the space to spend time together every day and then entertain on special occasions. It doesn't matter what your budget is, because at Kitchen Sales, they can beat salvage store pricing, or they can do a fully custom built kitchen, and they can hit everything in between. You're also going to love the fact that it is one-stop shopping. You can design your new space, pick out all your new cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and lock down your financing at one of their 2 handy locations. See their showrooms on Hoyt Avenue just off Cherry Street near downtown Knoxville, or out west in the Town and Country Shopping Center just off North Peters Road. All the info you need is online too at kitchensales.net.
This has been a paid advertisement. If you're looking for a new ride or to refinance to lower your monthly payments, you're probably searching for the best deal. At ORNL Federal Credit Union, you can get a 0.25% rate discount when you set up automatic payments or direct deposit. Plus, take up to 90 days to make your first payment. That's a sweet deal. Stop by. Call 800-676-5328. Apply at ornlfcu.com or ask your dealer for ORNL Federal Credit Union financing. Restrictions may apply. Cannot be combined with any other offers or promotions. Equal housing lender insured by the NCUA.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with a Sports Minute. Micah Parsons only has 1.5 sacks in 3 games so far for the Packers, but that doesn't mean he isn't having a huge impact. He's 6th in the NFL with 15 pressures, and he's still rounding into shape after missing most of camp. The rest of the Green Bay line is thriving because of him. This week, Dallas, who struggled on D, goes face-to-face with their former star. The Cowboys will say they don't regret the trade, but the numbers tell a very different story. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Sports fans, listen up. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, and bladder leaks can be a side effect. That's why Depend is teaming up with the Prostate Cancer Foundation to encourage screening. Because health is a long game, and it's yours to win. Now here's the cool part. Through November, Depend is contributing up to $300,000 to prostate cancer research by donating 25 cents for every purchase of Depend shields, guards, and Real Fit products. Void in Mississippi. Learn more at depend.com.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever. With eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G source root metrics data, United States, 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 3 of Josh and Swain, presented by Junk Be Gone, or as Mike suggests in the text box, the Slick and Petty Show, 865-656-9900.
That's you being slick, man. I'm not even being petty. I'm over here trying to be nice and respectful. I am trying. I got a text from a teammate of mine. I was like, why are we talking about this guy?
I love...
It was not phrased that way, but you get the message.
Yep. This guy was described differently.
Correct.
I love the look, the disgust at the acknowledgement of Vanderbilt players when they come up, or Vanderbilt as a program with VFLs. Or current Tennessee players, but VFLs especially. Those who have played in the series, those who have gone up against Vanderbilt, who view Vandy as little brother. You all have the same look. You all have the same kind of tone.
What's that look, Josh? What's the tone?
It is a tone of like a fly that's in your way. Why are we wasting our time on this? Why are they trying to punch up and making us punch down? Those type responses.
Yeah. My reaction is like, I know you just didn't. Like, really? Like, that's always kind of been my reaction when, you hear some trash talk from, that side.
Yeah, it's a very different look than when Bama or Florida or Georgia come up. Or like an LSU comes up for somebody from Louisiana. There's that respect that still exists. I don't sense that when Vanderbilt comes up.
I just couldn't do it if I was him. I couldn't transfer from Tennessee after not playing, go to Vanderbilt, still not play, and say anything. Like, I would keep my mouth closed. That's just me.
You remember his announcement when he announced going to Tennessee? He had that like glowing box. Remember that? Where the box opens up and light shines out of it. You remember that? It was very well done.
Really?
Yeah, Matthews. Yeah. Yeah, Jordan Matthews. He was a highly touted recruit. At one point, I think, was either leading Texas.
Was he from Louisiana or Texas?
Yeah, Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a big get.
LSU want him?
Yes.
Committable offer?
Yeah, everybody wanted him. He was a big-time recruit.
Okay.
Did he play for Marcus Randall? None of this matters. But he was a top 15 corner in the country by on three, top 150 overall guy. Yeah, big-time recruit. But he came in. Ricky Gibson was better. Ricky Gibson jumped ahead of him, and others as well. McCoy, of course, when he transferred in.
I ain't falling for it, Josh.
Okay. No, we can move forward. But the quote was, Jordan Matthews now at Vanderbilt. I embrace the fact that I'm on the other side of it, and now the winning side of it.
Stop.
He said it's a nice rivalry. It's deep and rich.
It's not. It's not. It's not deep and rich.
865-656-9900 to be part of the show. So trash talk from Vanderbilt, which, by the way, is 4-0. a ranked football team getting ready for Utah State. So they're going to beat Utah State. They'll be 5-0 taking on Bama.
Awesome, man. I hope they win all the games. Cool.
Diego Pavia in the summer said Vandy's going to run the state.
Is he doing it for charity? I know you ran 40 miles on your birthday. Is he running the state for charity? Like he started in Memphis, he going to run the Tri-Cities? He doing this for charity?
Maybe. Maybe he'll do that.
Is that what you talking about, running the state? Like Forrest Gump running for charity? Are you talking about like in football?
He indicated football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he indicated football.
I didn't know.
They get the best NIL. That's what he said.
We'll see.
Vandy is a permanent rival. We knew that would be the case, but among the 3 annual opponents for Tennessee with the schedule coming out last night, Bama, Vandy, Kentucky, we knew that ahead of time. Chris Lowe reported that a couple of days ago, but we got the scheduling for 2026 through 2029, and next year Tennessee will have 5 home games with 4 on the road.
5 good ones.
In the SEC, yes. If you look at the home schedule, line up this year's schedule and next year's schedule, and boy, do you see the difference quickly. But the 5 SEC home games will be Alabama, Auburn, Kentucky, LSU, and Texas will come to Knoxville. Will be the first regular season matchup between these 2 programs. The road games will be Arkansas, South Carolina, Texas A&M, and Vandy.
Poor kids.
Poor who?
Kids. Young kids, young Tennessee fans. They won't be able to go to these games. These games for grown folks.
These would be tougher tickets.
This is grown folks tickets right here, man. These are grown folks games. This ain't a noon game versus ETSU, where little Timmy and Jimmy can have a good time on the ball walk, not hear anything that he's not supposed to hear. Little Timmy and Jimmy can see everybody play on Tennessee's roster. Who's that, Dad? I don't know, but he's playing. Like you ain't gonna hear none of that.
You still get Furman and Kennesaw State, so you do have those 2 games.
Well,
Tennessee will play
Timmy
in
and Jimmy
Atlanta
can go to
against Georgia
Kennesaw
Tech.
State and Furman.
Yeah.
But
so you
the
essentially
other games,
yeah, yeah. The quality of opponent, or at least the brand of the teams coming in, far superior to what you've seen the last few years. Because you're also replacing one of those other bye games, like New Mexico State in November this year, with an SEC team.
There we go. Yeah,
it's a tremendous difference.
Yeah, Timmy and Jimmy got to stay home. We'll get you a babysitter. Grown folks game right here. So,
and the road games, going to Texas A&M, that's going to be really tough. And you have to respect the others.
For who?
But
for A&M? For Tennessee?
Both. It'd be a tough game for both.
Good
but
answer. Good answer.
The other road trips are Arkansas, South Carolina, and Vandy. Now, I recognize the last 2 trips to Arkansas and South Carolina could have gone, let's say, better. But still, that's pretty favorable as a road draw.
Oh, 100%, man. We'll be going up against probably a first-year coach or a coach that used to coach there but is in his first year of being there the second time. I don't know. By Petrino, but it looks like they'll have a new coach at Arkansas.
Right.
Unless something crazy happens. And then, hey, we're familiar with going to South Carolina. It's one of the best places to play in the SEC. I wonder how they will be without Lenore Sellers, considering how they are with him right now. So, I mean, you are drawing South Carolina, I think, at the perfect time. You're going to be drawing Arkansas at the perfect time. Again, you're a good team. You're going to have a first-time quarterback starting, more than likely, unless you go to the portal, which I don't see the reason for doing that right now. So, yeah, like you're going to have some questions going into next season too.
I think there's a good chance Tennessee's favored in at least 10 games next year. All non-conference games. Could be a road dog against Texas A&M. Know about Texas at home. I think there's a good chance Tennessee's favoring the others. So not an easy schedule. I'll also be curious, is next year are we having 9-3 conversations to get in the college football playoff? not a bad draw for Tennessee next year with the schedule.
No, not at all.
So, again, next year Tennessee has 5 home games in SEC play, 4 on the road. That will flip in 2027. But also in 2027, Tennessee will get Georgia Tech in Knoxville. So both years, next year and the year after, you'll see 5 away, 5 at home with the power conference games, and then 2 others at home, Furman and Kennesaw State.
Yeah, playing against Georgia Tech without Haynes King, that's going to be a lift.
I wonder if their coach is still there. He will be on the radar of other big programs depending on how many of those jobs come open.
I mean, he went to school at Georgia Tech. He left Alabama to take a lateral gig at Georgia Tech to be a position coach under Jeff Collins, and then he took over as interim and got a new deal. Hasn't looked back. I don't know if he would leave
this quickly. Probably not.
I don't know if he would leave.
But what if Florida called? Would you go to Florida?
Why would Florida call?
Well, what if it doesn't work out with a couple other coaches, depending on where they want to go? Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. My guess is he's there, but I wonder. He's a name that's starting to get a little more talk.
He should. He should get an extension. He should get a raise. I do wonder with him being the coach and a new AD who did not hire him coming in, how that's going to work. How they're going to vibe. I don't know, but he strikes me as someone that's going to be loyal to Georgia Tech. I mean, that's where he played. And if I were him, I would learn a good lesson about moving somewhere where you think it's greener on the other side, but it's not. Lincoln Riley. They appreciate you. You're winning, and you have a chance. Like, you have a chance to win. And I mean, you got a chance to go to the college football playoff. Who's standing in their way this year besides Miami?
Because of their schedule and the way it worked out, they don't play Miami or Florida State in the regular season. They've already beaten Clemson.
Who's going to stand in their way moving forward?
I think Georgia Tech has a great chance to be there.
Yeah, they got a good chance to run that league. Be one of the top 2 teams.
Yeah, they do play Georgia, of course, at the end of the regular season. They're like Miami. If they slip up once in ACC play, that might knock them out.
Yeah. Right.
So if they lose to Georgia, so
I mean, if they lose to Georgia, they still be okay, won't they? Because didn't Miami lose twice last year?
That's what I'm saying. If they lose once in the ACC and then they also lose to Georgia, that might keep Georgia Tech out because their schedule is so weak.
They shouldn't lose an ACC. What's their schedule?
Yeah, shouldn't and won't can be 2 different things.
Who else they play?
Here it is. This is the gauntlet of Georgia Tech's ACC schedule. Wake Forest on the road.
Josh, come on, man. Get serious.
Home against Virginia Tech, which already fired its coach. At Duke, $4 million quarterback. Syracuse at home. Syracuse is a quality team, right?
They were. They're not the same team without their quarterback.
That's true. Ricky Collins taking over.
How that works.
At NC State.
Oh, dub.
At Boston College. After a bye week. Pitt at home.
Pitt still playing football?
Okay.
I forgot all about Pitt.
865-656-9900.
I forgot all about Pitt, man.
He is Jason Swain.
Dub.
He's mocking everyone today. Do not come at Swain.
Bro, when's the last time anyone talked about Pitt on any of the college football podcasts or shows or ESPN? Has anyone said anything about Pitt?
No, the Panthers aren't getting a ton of love these days.
That's my point.
Not a ton.
That's my point.
Not a ton.
Forgot all about Pitt, man. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So Georgia Tech, they have a chance to run the table. They got a chance to beat Georgia.
Yep.
So.
Yep, you're right. There is a lot of buzz around Georgia Tech football right now. We'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900 to be part of the show as we continue getting ready for Tennessee, Mississippi State on Saturday on Josh and Swain.
Touchdown, Big Orange! We now have a way for you to watch Tennessee play on TV and listen to Mike Keith's broadcast at the same time, synced up. Here's what you do. On your TV at kickoff, pause the game. We'll be delaying the radio broadcast behind the kickoff, so when we reach kickoff with Mike saying, here we go, all you have to do is unpause your TV. You'll have visual of the game and Mike married up to it. It's very simple. Once again, pause your TV, and then on 99.1 The Sports Animal, over the air when Mike announces kickoff.
Here we go.
Release your paws on TV, and you can watch it and hear Mike at the same time. We appreciate you listening and enjoy the game. Go Vols!
Wilson Brothers Plumbing, great local plumbing company led by great people. Ricky Wilson and the team there focus every day on helping people in East Tennessee. They can help you if you run into any kind of plumbing issue. Get ready for colder temperatures that are around the corner with winter season coming up. Fall is here. Temperatures will get colder. Then we'll hit the winter months. They can help you with preventative maintenance. They can help make sure that your home is ready for the colder temperatures that will be here before we know it. Wilson Brothers Plumbing can also help if you run into a problem that is unexpected. They're dedicated to upholding a standard of excellence in every aspect of their work, and I've seen that firsthand because Wilson Brothers Plumbing has done work in our home. They helped us with an underground leak issue that we had. They helped us with a project that we had planned, and they did great work for us. They will take care of you as a customer. You can call Wilson Brothers Plumbing or go online to get things started. Visit wilsonbrothersplumbing.com to learn more about them or to schedule service. That's wilsonbrothersplumbing.com. Wilson Brothers, the proof is in the plumbing.
This has been a paid announcement.
Get a head start on holiday home prep with the help from Zero Res. Getting all those neglected stains out doesn't require chemicals and harsh soaps. No, ZR Water gets your carpet cleaner and it lasts longer. So right now, clean more and save more. The more rooms you clean, the more you save. Up to $30. So mention me, Tyler Ivins from the Sports Animal, to secure this deal or book online at ZeroResKnoxville.com and ask about Zero Res commercial cleaning too. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
99.1 The Sports Animal presents FanDuel Football Friday, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. Insight from all your favorite Sports Animal shows on the next day's Tennessee game. FanDuel Football Fridays on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Join John and Vince this Friday morning at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge Nissan and save thousands. This Friday morning from 6 till 9 at Oak Ridge Nissan with John and Vince in 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Attention all seniors. If you're between the ages of 55 and 75, you could get up to $50,000 in final expense insurance with no medical exam required through Life Insurance Savings Group. With the increasing costs of funerals plus any outstanding debts, your family could be stuck with a huge bill when you pass away. Don't let that happen. As a qualifying customer, you're guaranteed acceptance regardless of your health, even if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or are overweight. Call 1-800-370-5511 for your free quote today. To repeat, if you're between 55 and 75, you could get up to $50,000 in coverage with no medical exam required. Your rates will never go up, and your benefits will never go down. Plus, some policies cost as little as $30 per month. Call 1-800-370-5511 for your free quote. 1-800-370-5511 or go to lifeinsurancesavings.com today. That's 1-800-370-5511. Details on example rate at lifeinsurancesavings.com. Paid for by SelectQuote.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronaknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronaknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Thanks for being with us on Josh and Swain this afternoon, presented by Junk Be Gone. Online at junkbegone.biz. Austin Price mentioned it last hour, or referenced it at least. Colton Hood. The impact he's made has been tremendous. Talk about an important hit during the offseason, came in after the spring, especially when you factor in Ricky Gibson's injury. They knew at the time Jamal McCoy would be out, at least for a certain amount of time. But Mike Renner at CBSSports.com with his updated mock draft. They have mock drafts from Mike, Ryan Wilson, and then also Josh Edwards. Mike Renner has Colton Hood number 16 overall in his updated NFL mock draft. So a mid-first-round pick, Colton Hood from Tennessee.
That's a little premature, don't you think? I mean, we talking one SEC game.
I was surprised to see that.
Yeah. I mean, Jamal McCoy wasn't getting this type of talk this early. I mean, I think the Bama game kind of just shut things down, let people know, yo, this dude is for real. And we are in the day and age of media where we hype way too early. Way too early. Now, I think Colton Hood is an NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
But first round already? That doesn't seem genuine to me. Now, I think he has a chance to do that. If he continues to play the way he's playing right now for the rest of the season, yeah, no doubt about it. And he runs a good time. But I remember, man, there was talk about Javonte Spraggins being the number one first-round pick. And one person said it, and I was like, I need some more people to say it before you take it serious.
The thing about this to me is that he didn't just put him in there late first round, 16th overall.
Yeah, that's like the first or second DB off the board, corner off the board. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people understand how high that is. We are seeing quarterbacks and receivers fly off the board, defensive tackles, defensive ends, tackles. If you are 16 as a corner, that means you're probably number one or number two.
Yeah, in this particular mock draft, Mike Renner, Colton Hood would be the second corner off the board behind Jermod McCoy. All three have Jermod McCoy in the first round, 7th, 9th, and 11th
Hold
overall.
on now. Something in the water in Knoxville. Willie Martinez, what you serving these guys?
I didn't think Willie Martinez could coach.
Because when they come to Knoxville, they start balling.
Yeah. Is Tennessee turning into transfer cornerback U?
One can say that.
One could.
Yeah,
one could.
One
but
can say
also,
that.
keep that in mind if you're wondering, hey, could Jermod come back next year?
Why would he do that?
He's not playing football right now, and all three of these writers have Jermod essentially as a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. That's how he's viewed.
Josh.
So the update from Austin Price last hour, by the way, that the goal, maybe realistic expectation or hope, is after the bye week, October 11th, the game before Alabama. Tennessee hopes to have Jermod McCoy out there. He'll need to be doing teamwork and those type activities on the practice field, but the hope is October 11th against Arkansas after the bye week that Jermod could return.
Man, I'm so happy for Willie Martinez, man. He's such a good dude, and he's been doing this such a long time, and, man, pour so much into the young man, not just as a player, but the person. And now you're going to have some of the top transfer corners see a pattern. Say, well, hold on, what they got going on in Tennessee? I need to go check that out. Jamal McCoy, now Colton Hood. You mean tell me that Dion couldn't get more out of Colton Hood than Will Martinez? Just saying.
Parents of DBs might take note of that one. I want my kid to play for Willie Martinez for Tim Banks.
Hey, it's a pattern. That's all I'm saying.
We were asked this in the text box from last segment. Jay asked, who scares you the most at Florida, Kiffin or Golish? Here's the thing. You're not going to play him every year. So you have to respect everybody that can win in the SEC, but you're not going to see him annually.
this feels like Kiffin's ceiling. I mean, him having the third best roster last year in the league and still not making the college football playoff. Did something to me in terms of my view of what Kiffin can do with better resources. Because you had all the resources. You had all those players and couldn't get it done. Jackson Dart is about to start in the NFL.
Yeah.
Walter Nolan, all those guys. You had all the weapons and still couldn't get past Kentucky.
That Kentucky loss is
Florida.
a bad loss last year.
So the fear of the unknown is playing out here with Golish, because I think Golish is a rock star. I think he's a rock star, man.
Andrew says, I just don't see Golish going there. I mean, I can see him going there if they offer.
Well, why not? You mean you don't see him getting offered, or you see him getting offered and not going? Because I don't see a universe where Golish is offered. He's like, you know what? No, thank you. I'm going to stay at South Florida. Or, no, you know what? I'm going to go to UCLA or Virginia Tech or Oklahoma State. That wouldn't be smart.
No, I think that Florida job will be coveted, would be my guess.
Yeah.
To the DB conversation, Robbie says maybe we should at least wait until we shut down Mississippi State before we start worrying about draft choices in the defensive backfield. Fair. Joey asked, where's Nico projected?
Transfer portal. That's where he needs to go.
I would bet on that one.
And I will have zero jokes or comments about him being in the transfer portal. I hope he doesn't get any. He needs to be in the portal.
No, if I were advising him, I would say go into the transfer portal.
Yeah, you have to.
Yep. We'll come back. 865-656-9900. An attaboy to hand out coming up thanks to Native Design. 30 minutes to go on today's show on Josh and Swain.
You're always welcome to join us on Sports Talk on The Sports Animal. I'm John Wilkerson with Vince Ferrara. We join you Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m.
And now our show is on social media. Same handle on all the socials. Sports Talk on 991, Instagram, Facebook, and X.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles Table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer is expected to miss about a month after suffering a broken bone in his right throwing hand in Saturday's win over Auburn. Mateer has led the Sooners to a 4-0 start, 2 victories over AP Top 25 teams this season, and currently the Sooners sit at number 7 in the AP Top 25 poll. In 4 games this season, Mateer has thrown for over 1,200 yards and 6 touchdown passes. The Sooners are off this weekend before hosting Kent State next weekend. They face Texas the following week, followed by games against South Carolina and Ole Miss. They travel to Knoxville to take on the Volunteers at Neyland Stadium on November 1st. Major League Baseball for your Wednesday night, 6:40. Orioles host the Rays. Tigers visit the Guardians. Reds get the Pirates. Marlins visit the Phillies. 7 o'clock, Yankees welcome the White Sox. Blue Jays host the Red Sox. 8 o'clock, Twins visit the Rangers. Cubs take on the Mets. 9:45, Royals visit the Angels. Mariners host the Rockies. Dodgers visit the Diamondbacks. And the Astros get the A's at 10. I'm Joel Silverberg.
91, 111, 99 Rye. Hike! Hey Knoxville, Tim Pearson here, founder of Chattanooga Whiskey. Football season is in the air and it's time to announce the starting lineup. Chat Whiskey 91, the crowd pleaser. Chat Whiskey 111, the dark chocolate to every other bourbon's milk chocolate. And Chat Whiskey 99 Rye, the bourbon lover's rye. Drink Chattanooga Whiskey, available at your favorite Knoxville retailer or bar, and enjoy responsibly.
Did you know that NAI Cola RM Moore manages nearly 5 million square feet of commercial property across East Tennessee? Their property management services maximize occupancy, reduce cost, boost cash flow, and enhance asset value. From maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting, NAI's award-winning team handles every detail, so you can focus on your business. When it comes to professional property management, trust the leader, NAI Cola RM Moore. Online at colamore.com.
Do you have dents, dings, or damage to your ride? Have you been waiting months to get your repair because all the body shops are on wait? Get by the all-new Dents and Detail in West Knoxville for immediate help today. You don't have to go where your insurance company says. Already famous in the heart of Maryville, Dents and Detail has added their newest location just off the I-40 Walker Springs exit, past Sam's Club. Veteran-owned and the area's #1 expert for over 20 years. If you need your ride repaired and detailed, Dents and Detail is your place in Big Orange Country.
Stop by Beatty Chevrolet this Friday between noon and 3 when Josh and Swain break down the Tennessee football season during their live broadcast. Join Josh and Swain this Friday, Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. Beatty Chevrolet, locally owned for more than 90 years.
Thank you for calling Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. How can I make you smile today?
Yeah, I'm having problems with my drain.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem?
My toilet won't flush, my sink smells terrible, and my shower has standing water.
No worries, we can help you with that. If you keep struggling with toilets that won't flush, standing water after you shower, or smelly sinks, then you may have a drain blockage or clogged sewer line. Pipe Wrench can get your drains flowing again in no time with our $99 drain cleaning offer, and if we can't open your drain, the visit is free. You can also get a free camera inspection of your sewer line to help us easily pinpoint the source of the clog and suggest the fastest and most affordable solution. When we identify the problem, we provide the best option, ranging from drain cabling, hydrojetting, spot repair, or even sewer line replacement if needed. So don't ignore the signs of a clogged drain or sewer line before it turns into a costly problem. Call the plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench today at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com.
99.1 The Sports Animal presents FanDuel Football Friday, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. Insight from all your favorite sports animal shows on the next day's Tennessee game. FanDuel Football Fridays on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
There's a lot of good and even beautiful mattresses out there. Thousands, in fact. Online and in-store. No shortage of options and stories. It's a mattress jungle. Very confusing. But at the end of the day, as light becomes darkness and it's time to slip between the sheets and get a good night's sleep, all that will be forgotten. And the only thing that will matter is, did you get it right? Here's the only thing that you need to remember to make that happen. Kinesis. Available exclusively at the bed store, Kinesis releases life force energy. All natural, breathable support and comfort that will last as long as you want it to. Powered by Perpetua all-natural latex foam, Kinesis perfectly aligns your body in a pressure-free environment. You'll enter into a state of kinesis where your body and mind convert rest into energy. Hi, I'm Roger Cunningham, owner of the bed store. Right now, I'm offering you $1,000 trade-in for your old mattress when you purchase a new Kinesis. I promise you won't regret it. Kinesis and the bed store, while we'll even tuck you in.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half. At Robert Half, they found that 67% of companies want to increase contract talent. That's why their recruiters' expertise and award-winning AI work quickly to find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, they know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Well, after a bit of a rainy start this Wednesday, we are looking ahead to the potential of seeing isolated to widely scattered showers and storms during the afternoon and lingering into the overnight hours. Some of these storms could pack a punch and lead to some flooding. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We've been on the Sports Animal YouTube channel today. If you want to go back and listen to any conversation, including Braden Gall and Austin Price joining us in hour number 2, search Josh and Swain anywhere you get your podcasts. We always appreciate the interaction. Thank you for the texts and the calls today on the show. Jacob texted down in Louisiana, I believe, by the way, but he said, is the one-time transfer rule not a thing anymore? If so, Nico would have to sit out a year unless he transfers down to FCS. No, that rule is long gone. So you got players transferring twice in an offseason sometimes. So, no, right now you can transfer as many times as you want. Now, the NCAA has changed the spring transfer rule to right now have a one-time window in between the fall and the spring semesters. The timing, I think, is still a little bit to be determined exactly when that's going to be because there's talk of January. But in terms of transferring and immediate eligibility, that is for everybody, no matter your class or how many times you've done it. So Nico can transfer again and play elsewhere, as can anybody else in college football or college sports.
Yeah, and the conversation about Golish and Florida, I mean, you have to understand, Alex Golish is at South Florida, okay? Obviously, you want to put yourself in a position where you can win a championship. And there's a few schools that give you that opportunity. And timing is very, very important. I mean, how many times have we had a conversation or any sports show in the Southeast had a conversation about how Nick Saban ended up at Alabama? It was just timing. Like, they had an opening at the perfect time when Nick Saban knew that he did not want to be in the NFL. Timing was on your side. And if you are Alex Golish, are you guaranteed that a better job than Florida is going to be open when you're ready? No. We understand the leadership issues there with the president and AD, all that stuff, but it's still Florida. And it's why Bill Napier said no to other schools and said yes to Florida. It's the reason why Mike White, the basketball coach, said no to other schools and said yes to Florida. It's the reason why Dan Mullen was at Mississippi State and having success, and he said yes to Florida. It's the reason why Will Muschamp said no to a lot of schools and even no on waiting to be the next coach in waiting at Texas and said yes to Florida. Like, it's Florida. We can not like them. We can have our opinions of them. That's fine. But understand what upcoming coaches think about that job. And so you can turn it down if you want to if you're Golish, but are you guaranteed to get a better gig and a better fit? I don't know. I mean, remember when Matt Campbell was hot at Iowa State? He was telling teams no. I haven't heard him telling teams no lately because he's not hot anymore. He's not hot like he was at that very moment. So you got to be careful with not taking advantage of the opportunities when the iron is hot, or you may not have those same opportunities.
And I don't know if he'd get the offer there. Somebody asked, what about Kurt Signetti in Indiana? His name is.
I would talk to Lane Kiffin. No, hold on. I would back Billy Napier first. I would be patient with Billy. Second, I would talk to Lane. I'll reach out to Lane. I would kick the tires on Brent Key, help him get a raise, because that's all I think you'll do. I think Signetti is one I would talk to. I would reach out to Dabo. Like, I think they would have to go the proven route first before they circle back to Golish. I mean, you're going to hire a coach that came in there and beat you, that hasn't coached at that level, even though I think he is a rock star and the next, great young coach that we see in college football, we're going to see in college football. But that's what I would do if I was Florida. Yeah,
I'll also repeat, I would be making sure Dan Lanning is good at Oregon. I would expect that he is, but I would make sure on that.
Yeah, and you got to be careful, man. You can't get a lot of public no's. So, you Florida. You don't want to get a lot of public no's. That's the bad look.
Yeah, that would be in the back channel. Hey, is it worth going down this road for a conversation?
Yeah.
That type thing.
100%.
Drinkwitz?
I mean,
he wouldn't be my first choice, but he would be on a list that I would at least consider.
And listen.
For sure.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was interested in the job the first time before they hired Billy Napier. So, yeah, I mean, you can think however you want to think about the Florida job. Just wait till it opens and see how many coaches are going to want that job.
Yeah, Andrew followed up, by the way. We love you, Andrew. Said, maybe I just don't want to hate Alex Golesh. Fans love Alex Golesh. They don't want him at Florida. I'm sure that's right.
Yeah, I'm not going to hate Alex Golesh. I mean, if he's at Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to play him every single year.
He's a good coach.
And he's a good dude, and he's a good coach. And, I mean, it just kind of is what it is. Like, I don't hate Billy Napier. Like, if Billy Napier was winning and he was good, like, he's like a good dude.
Yeah, he has a lot of family that pulls for Tennessee.
Now, he ain't a butthead like Will Muschamp. He was easy to hate.
Yeah.
Easy to hate.
Muschamp made it quite easy.
So, I mean, it's just part of the business. Like, when you have good coaches that coach here at Tennessee and they move on, there's a chance that you may have to coach against them.
One name we left out, my apologies. He would have a passion for the job. His name is John Gruden. We'll come back. We have one segment to go. We'll keep the text box open for you at 865-656-9900. An attaboy to hand out thanks to Native Design before wrapping up the show. One segment to go. Presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and we're having a fat finger sale.
Gerald, you're having a what?
We're having a fat finger sale. I fat fingered the 4-button and ordered 45 new Nissan white Muranos.
You ordered 45 new white Nissan Muranos?
Yep, sure did.
So now what?
If it'll drive, it's worth $8,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock white Nissan Murano. So bring that sled to Ted, and it's worth $8,500 during the fat finger sale going on now at Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Ready to torch the competition? At Forge Advertising, we're storytellers at heart, crafting bold, authentic marketing campaigns and mixing data with creativity that spark connection and captivate audiences. We understand it's not about shouting the loudest, it's about striking the right chord. Whether it's sizzling TV, radio, events, social media, digital strategies, or eye-catching website, logo, and graphic design, we ignite your brand's potential. Ready to grow with us? Rush to forge-advertising.com today. Forge Advertising. Behold the power of marketing.
Summer in East Tennessee. You can taste it in a sweet tea, feel it in a porch swing, and see it blooming in every garden. At Mayo Garden Centers, we're here to help you soak it all in. Whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue, planting a second season garden, or just making space to slow down, we've got everything you need to make summer beautiful. From vibrant annuals and fresh herbs to garden tools, seeds, and expert advice, Mayo makes growing easy. And when it's time to kick back, do it in comfort with East Tennessee's best selection of patio furniture in stock and ready to enjoy. For a limited time, you can save up to 67% on in-stock patio furniture or take 33% off all custom orders. Locally owned and homegrown since 1878, Mayo Garden Centers is your neighbor in every season. Visit us in Bearden or West Knoxville near Pellissippi today.
With everything going on in the markets and the headlines, we know this can feel like an uncertain time. Hi, I'm Mark Pankratz, former UT men's basketball coach and financial advisor with Axiom Wealth Management. At Axiom, we're here to provide clarity, guidance, and support. Whether you have questions about your investments, retirement plans, or you just want to learn more about what's going on, our advisors are ready to help. Call us today or head to axiom.nm.com to schedule a no-obligation consultation. Let's navigate this together. Axiom Wealth Management is a Northwestern Mutual private client group.
Join Tyler and Will this Friday afternoon at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge and save thousands. This Friday afternoon, starting at 3 at Oak Ridge Nissan with Tyler and Will in 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Is your dripping faucet driving you crazy? Is your toilet running a marathon after every flush? Then call the local plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today. We offer same-day service guaranteed for all your plumbing repair needs. And we've been voted best plumbing company in Knoxville 7 years in a row. All plumbing systems and fixtures eventually deteriorate over time, leading to a host of problems. And with changing seasons, you may be experiencing plumbing issues, such as leaking pipes, water heater failure, clogged drains or toilets, and even sewer line backups. If you need immediate plumbing repair services, including emergencies or after-hours assistance, the expert plumbers at Pipe Wrench can help. No matter what the problem is, call us to schedule an appointment for a complete assessment so we can identify the issue, provide the best long-term solution, and quickly fix your plumbing, drain, or sewer system. We also offer free on-site estimates on replacements, plus free second opinions on repairs. Call Pipe Wrench at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com to schedule your appointment today.
Join the Eric H. Show with Brian Rice this Friday from 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville on Callahan Drive. Stop by and meet the guys and see the all-new Kia Tellurides. Only at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville this Friday with 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Time now for another 5K a day national keyword. Here's your chance to win $1,000 to spend however you wish. This play's keyword is
play. That's P-L-A-Y. Play.
Text the word to 95819 to enter yourself to win $1,000. That's 95819. We give you 5 words a day, so make sure you keep it on The Sports Animal. Please don't text while driving. Complete rules are available on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
The Sports Animal app has a special second stream and a link to our latest videos. Download the Sports Animal app.
Josh and Swain here with you on 99.1 The Sports Animal on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. And when you look at this matchup between Tennessee and Mississippi State, Mississippi State's only played one, I would say, quality opponent in Arizona State. And even with them, hard to determine if they are truly battle-tested. Have they went up against an edge rusher like a Joshua Joseph? Have they been tested with their pass protection? Have they faced a serious running attack like they're going to face this weekend with the offensive line that can lean on you, that physically wants to dominate you, impose their will, with several NFL prospects, because I think Tennessee's offensive line certainly has that. Like, that's going to be the question. I don't know if Tennessee will need to throw it a lot, but if they do, it's going to be a great challenge, I think, on the outside. Mississippi State, some older corners, experienced corners, guys who are getting recognition from Pro Football Focus the same way that Colton Hood is getting recognition. So that's going to be a really interesting matchup. You know, watching their film over the last couple of days, they're going to play a lot of things in the back end. They're going to play cover 2. They're going to play cover 2 man, which I don't know if I would recommend playing against Tennessee because Joey Aguilar can run it. But they're going to play a variation of cover 3 when they bring the blitz. They're going to play press man. They're going to play off man where DBs are trying to catch you, a couple yards down the football field. So Tennessee's going to see some different coverages from Mississippi State. Joey Aguilar is going to see some different things. The pitcher may change pre-snap, post-snap, but it's going to be a very, very fun game to watch, certainly from the offensive standpoint. But the NFL players for Tennessee, the pro players for Tennessee, I don't know if Mississippi State can match that level of talent. And we'll need Tennessee to make several mistakes, I think, to win the football game. But it'll be a great environment, I'm sure. The whiteout, another great challenge for Tennessee, another great test for Tennessee playing on the road for the first time this football season. Before we wrap up today's show, it is time for today's Attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy.
All right, we're going to the great state of Virginia for today's Attaboy. This is where we highlight positivity. We highlight people doing good things for the right reasons. And Yorktown, Virginia, neighbors are rallying around a 81-year-old Walmart receipt checker known as Mr. Thomas. He is a Vietnam veteran. He returned to work after using all of his life savings to care for his wife. She suffered for heart attacks, and he continues working long shifts to make ends meet. This happened until the community recently stepped in to lighten his load. One shopper, Sandra Emerson, was so moved by Thomas's story that she started a GoFundMe to help him and expected to raise just around $1,000. But she was stunned when donations quickly poured in, and in just 2 days, the fundraiser surpassed $17,000 with more than $10,000 raised in the first 48 hours. Emerson said, "It touched my heart." He touched my heart. She just really wanted to help him, and she did that. So, Atta Girl goes to Sandra Emerson from Yorktown, Virginia, stepping in, helping a Vietnam vet, 81 years old, that had to go back to work because he was caring for his wife who suffered a couple of heart attacks. And so we love Attaboy in this program. There's Attaboy, Attagirl examples each and every day. The question is whether or not you pay attention to them, whether or not you let that dominate your thoughts, dominate your conversation, or is it the negativity? I prefer focusing on the positive things that are happening in the world. Attaboy is brought to you each and every day here on Josh and Swain by Native Nursery, Native Design. Their nursery is open for contractors and landscapers. They are your one-stop shop for quality wholesale plants, trees, landscaping materials, including boulders and flagstone, mulch, and much more. They'll even take your leaves and hardscape waste for a low, flat fee. Go by, see Ben, see Ted there on Louisville Road, 3473, or give them a call, 865-310-3256. Your local custom pool and landscape specialist for over 20 years. You can transform that outdoor space into breathtaking retreats. Got Thursday, we have Friday, and then y'all know what time it is. It's game time for the Tennessee Volunteers. Tomorrow, Rivalry Thursday, college football on Friday. So this time of the week, you know what it is when it comes to football. It's game time for different levels this part of the country. So really fired up about the opportunity for Tennessee this weekend. You get Jeff Lebby, used to coach with Josh Heupel, offensive-minded. They go back to Oklahoma. Who's going to execute? Who can block their quarterback the best? Who can block for their quarterback the best? I know they want to take deep shots, and we're going to see it early. We're going to see deep shots early in the game. Mississippi State, last couple of games, they score really quick, and they've taken deep shots early in those possessions as well. So we'll get fireworks early in the game. Hopefully those fireworks will be for Tennessee's offense, putting points on the board rather than Mississippi State. We'll do it again tomorrow. Big thanks to our guy, my man Joe Silverberg, for producing today. Great job as always. And thank you for listening, interacting, being part of the text box, and giving us a call as well. I'm Jason Swain, and Josh and Swain will be back tomorrow right here on 99.1, The Sports Animal. Peace and love.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets